lights up, his pipe stretching time. Floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue. Flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe. Every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide. Loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher. Heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff. For Captain C, no sky's too tough. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Saturday, my friends. Hopefully everybody is recovering nicely. All my American friends anyways are recovering nicely. Hopefully everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July. Nick and Nate, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome back. P-Thibs, good to see you. Levi, welcome. Paul, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome back, my friend. Kango, good to see you, dude. Hazar, welcome. Shahrukh, good to see you, my friend. Simmer Singh, welcome back. Beavers in the house, good to see you, man. IYR, welcome back. Hope you're well. Chris Clark, good to see you. Diamond Mike is here, welcome back. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Jay Russ, welcome. Tony Baldo's in the house, welcome back. Tenure to Boba, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Unrealistically Stupid, welcome back to business class. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the continued support, sir. Good to have you back, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gary P is in the house. Welcome back. Captain Will is in the house. Good to see you, dude. J. Luke, welcome. 7 Aviation, welcome back. Greg Jackson, good to see you. Cody, welcome back. Huskers, good to see you. MN Sportsman, welcome back. Skyworker, good to see you. Eric, welcome back. Mr. Holder, good to see you. Camel, welcome. Brad Caps, welcome back. Captain UK, good to see you. Shadow Storm, welcome. David, good to see you. SimCFI is here. Welcome back. Breaking your yoke. I still don't know how you managed to break the yoke. Can I show the video that you sent me this morning? Can I share? I don't know how the hell this guy managed to do this one, but look at this one, chat. This is a funny. Look at what this guy did. How the hell did you manage to do that? I've never managed to do that one. I don't even put that much like roll emphasis on the axis. You're a crazy man. Too strong. We're going to start calling you Too Strong. You need to change your YouTube name. David McDonald, welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. Says, glad to be back home yesterday. Was in Europe for 4 weeks. Nice. That's very cool, man. Leonard Grant, good to see you. JJ, welcome back. Virtual United Pilot, good to see you. Matija, welcome back. Craig, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. No more FS Labs streams. We'll get to that, Craig. I'm not in a rush, to be completely honest with you, man. My first experience with the FS Labs 321 Neo was not a very memorable one, to say the least. We'll be back in the FS Labs potentially next week. We're doing some Airbus in the 350 next week, so maybe next week we can jump back into the FS Labs Neo. But yeah, I don't know, not really running to that one. Trying to parallel park, apparently. Jesus, arm wrestling that yoke, exactly. Yoke breaker, yep. FS Labs is pretty cool, just trying. FS Labs is neat, yep. Like a, I don't know. It's just another Airbus, dude. That's where I'm kind of we've been flying Airbus for like the last 5 years. Like, it's cool to have a 321 Neo. It's cool. I do like the way that they've got the GSX integration and some of the other stuff that are done in the FS Labs, but at the end of the day, man, it's just another Airbus. We've been flying Airbus almost exclusively for 5 years. Audio lag? Anybody else having audio issues? If you're having audio issues, just refresh the stream. It's most likely on your end, because if there was audio lag and it was all messed up, it would actually, everybody would probably hear that. So if you're having any lag, just refresh the stream. It could be from going live. It does weird things. It was memorable just for different reasons. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Joe B, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Varun, welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Everybody's saying 5x5. Everything's fine. So had video already, so refreshed. Okay. It was bad, just closed out and came back, no issues now. Yeah, YouTube being YouTube at its finest. So anyways, welcome back, everybody. Got some fun flights for us today, friends. Salt Lake City over to Jackson Hole. If you've never done this approach, you're in for a treat today. Jackson Hole is an incredibly beautiful airport. Probably going to do 3 legs today, chat. So we're going to go Salt Lake, Jackson Hole, back to Salt Lake, and then probably back to Jackson Hole. These flights are short. We're about 35, 40 minutes each. So we'll probably end up doing 3 legs today, doing a little 3-leg sector, Salt Lake City, Jackson Hole, and back. So it should be a fun one. How can someone do that to a yoke? I have no clue. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. I don't know how we managed to break the yoke like that, but I saw you last night. How did the flight go? Great, Aiden. Really good one. Had I think it was like 154 foot per minute or something into Jackson Hole. Aircraft flew it perfectly all the way on VNAV, all the way down. It was really great. Crosswind, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Just do 4 and do the return back to Salt Lake at that point. Well, we audience retention, right, Eric? So we'll see how things are going, man. If we still have a bunch of people watching and hanging out, we may do that, but the plan will be Salt Lake City, Jackson Hole, Salt Lake City, back to Jackson Hole. That'll probably be the plan. Getting kinky with Brittany in the cockpit. Brittany's on this flight as well. Sheesh. I thought she was only type rated on the Airbus series, so we'll see. Probably treated the yoke like he was driving a truck. Something. I don't know what the hell he did. SimCFI, explain yourself, please. We're all wondering how the hell you managed to break the yoke like that. This is legit the first time I've seen you fly the CRJ. Really? We flew it a bunch back in the early days of Microsoft when this first released. We flew it a bunch. We haven't flown it in probably like 3 or 4 years, though, so that might be why. Nanda, thank you for 25 months. Says, enjoyed your stream since the Kaitac 10K special. Absolutely insane. Huge no floaties to you, Nanda. Thank you very, very much for 25 months as a business class supporter. Guys, get some love in chat for Nanda celebrating 25 months. Thank you very, very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Fortunately, got the CRJ in the early days through the marketplace, so I have to wait for the update. Never again. The update is out. If you're still on 2020 Huskers, the update is out. You just have to go to your content manager and update it. But there is an update. This update, the flight model update, has been brought to the marketplace, but you have to be on 2020, not on 2024. So just keep that in mind. All right, friends. Well, let's do it. You can see the aircraft is loading. I think we've got all the passengers on board. We're just finishing up the baggage loading here. So let's jump inside. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We are sitting cold and dark. I'd like to show the cold and dark on this one. So 3 Romeo Whiskey, 29 months. There should be some fun approaches into Jackson Hole today. Yes, sir. Always a great time when we get to fly into Jackson Hole. Usually we're taking an oversized aircraft. Well, not really. I guess last time we flew into Jackson Hole, we were in the 319. So, yeah. Airbus only for me, forced to. I mean, I have another yoke. You want me to just send it to you? Might be. I don't know if it'll stand the test to you though. Just ordered my Windwing McDo yesterday. Hope to get it very soon. Nice, congratulations. Maybe we should do some PSA ops, DCA, CRW, DCA. Maybe everyone. Yeah, that could be a fun one. Owls, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, sir. All right, cool. We do have the ground power connected, so let's power up this aircraft. Get this bad boy ready to rock and roll. We've already got our PDC from Salt Lake City Center as well, so it should be nice, easy program and get out of here, friends. So first things first, battery master switch goes on. We'll flick our DC service on. We'll go ahead and grab our external power. There we go. Beautiful. External power is in. Going to get some brightness up here on the overhead. Wonderful. Air conditioning can stay off for now. We'll get our recirc fan on. Flip this over to condo. Good. We'll go and get our nav light on. Beautiful. We'll get hydraulic, whatever that one is, 3 on, I think it is. That'll stay on for now, and everything else looks good here. We can get the window heat to the low. We'll go ahead and get no smoking on. Seatbelts auto, and we'll arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's come... Oh. Broke frame gen. Let's come down here. We're going to get some brightness up on this guy. Good. I'm going to close that. We're going to get some brightness up on this guy. Beautiful. Let's go right down here to the FMC. We'll go to our pause and it page. Wonderful. We're sitting on the ground. KSLC. We'll go ahead and throw that into our airport. We're going to grab our FMS position. We're going to set our IRS position. Good. Going to go to flight plan, and we're going to leave that blank for now because we're going to jump over to the electronic flight bag. Actually, we're also going to align the adheres. That will usually help. There we go. Let's come down here. We're going to go to flight plan, and we're going to import our OFP. Beautiful. You can see Skywest 3513 Salt Lake City to Jackson Hole. That is all good. We're going to go ahead and send to FMS. Beautiful. And then we're going to set payload and fuel on the aircraft as well. Wonderful. So if we come down here, you'll see our flight plan has been inserted. We'll go ahead and execute that. We'll go back to the flight plan page. Look at all of our information here. So Salt Lake City over to Jackson Hole. There's our routing option. Victor, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Dog Demon, good to see you as well, man. Welcome back. London Heathrow to Dubai, Emirates 380. At some point, we'll do that. Not today, but at some point, we will do that. Whenever we're back in the fly-by-wire 380. Bomb Tech, there he is. We were literally talking about you the other day, dude. I forget what flight we were in. I think it was the other night, actually. Toronto to LaGuardia on Thursday. We were talking about you, buddy. Good to see you, man. 27 months. Says, what up, Cap? Hope all is well. More importantly, sir, I hope all is well with you. Did you finally get your sim issues fixed? Fingers crossed you did. Life begins at 40, celebrating 20 months. Says, yo, Cap, have an awesome flight, man. I want to come to the expo once it looks rad. Hey, man, MSP, baby. MSP is for next year. So if you're close, Minneapolis, going to be a good one. Watching a multi-leg stream while getting back into my iFly multi-leg flights. Nice. Just bought the CRJ. I'm at the right place to get it started and set up. Absolutely. And if you haven't already, check out SimCFI, real world RJ pilot. And he will definitely lead you down the right way of doing things. Me, on the other hand, half and half. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Okay, everything's in there. Let's go ahead and go to our departure page. Now, winds in Salt Lake City are showing 366 gusting 14. So I'm assuming we're going to plan runway 34 right for departure. That would be the most sensical thing to... Sensical? Is that a word? Sure, we'll call it a word. Looking at our flight plan, we're going to be on the Rugged 3 departure. We're going to plan 3-4 right. And we want the Holter transition. Beautiful. We'll execute that. Looking good. Go to our arrival page here today. There are no stars into Jackson Hole, but I know that we're going to be expecting the ILS Yankee 19 via Moss. Beautiful. And we'll execute that as well. Gorgeous. Let's go to our legs page. That is good because it's going to be radar vectors, direct Bubby, and then Rugged, Cloud, Soggy, Holter, Elk, Moss, Dunoir, VOR, Queert, Trips, FAPMO, runway 19. Very simple flight plan. I think it said 300 nautical miles or something up there on that one, so beautiful. All right, that looks good. Let's go to our perf page. Let's plug in some numbers. Let's go over to our aircraft, our performance page. I'm going to set payload and simulator. Beautiful. That should be good. I'm going to set all of those. That should be good. And then we can go to takeoff and landing. We can pull in some numbers here. So flex temp today is going to be 36 degrees. We'll plug in 36 degrees on our cell temp. Beautiful. If we go to our perfinate, all of these pages should be filled in now as well. Zero fuel weight today, 23,819. That is correct. That is not correct. Hold on. Let me come back here. Set payload and fuel. What did it end up giving me on my payload and fuel? 64 passengers. That's correct. Cargo's good. Fuel's good. Zero fuel weight should be 24,266. Those numbers aren't matching with what I have on SimBrief. We're about 3,000 kilos off. Fuck it. We'll send it, chat. Whatever. Who cares? Copy perfect at data to FMS. 24,267. I'm showing 27,573. Who cares? Anyways, that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Go to our NITB page. There's our winds. Our ISA deviation +8. It's actually supposed to be +10. Where the hell is it getting this information from? Supposed to be +10. Wind looks good. Next page. Reserves good. We're going to go taxi fuel 300. And that should be good there. If we go to our VNAV setup, it's going to be 290 and or I'm going to change this to Mach 0.76 in the climb. We are flying with some bigger birds. Cruise today, again, probably just going to keep it at Mach 0.76 because it is not a very long flight. There's no need to speed up like crazy. And again, Mach 0.76 over on this guy, and we'll execute all of that. Beautiful. Okay, that looks good to me, and that looks all set up there, friends. If we go to the overhead, we'll go ahead and get the power level on the APU to confirm that your APU door is open. You'll see that switch down here from closed to open, so that is good. Very, very good there. Captain doing a long flight tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing Atlanta to Aspen, which is a real-world CRJ 700 flight. Yes, it is. I'm good. No, I haven't. You still haven't got your sim running. There's no way, dude. There's no way. We're going to have to do some, like, one-on-one course, crash course or something. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up our ACARs here. We have tower online, but here's our ACARs. Drop this over here so you can see that. So we are cleared to Jackson Hole via the Rugged 3 departure, Holter transition. Maintain 240 knots until advised. Maintain 9,000. Expect 29010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 25,575. Beautiful. So we'll go down here. We'll throw our squawk code in. Code was 5277. 5277. All right, nice and easy like that. Beautiful. We'll come down here. We'll get our radio stack on. We'll turn that on as well. Everything else looks good there.
Captain Canada.
Hello.
Flying the Aerosoft CRJ from Salt Lake City to
Yes,
Jackson
sir.
Hole.
Yes, sir.
And he's shouting, "It's good. It's good." Mate, the CRJ handles like a bloody shopping cart in a snowstorm.
It is.
The autopilot's drunk.
No.
The FMS is passive-aggressive.
No.
And you're out here greasing landings like you're spreading Nutella on a pancake at altitude.
Yes. Yes. Why is there a heavy airplane beside me? Uh-oh. Thank you very much, Joe, for the support, dude. Appreciate you as Gordon Ramsay. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Faiza, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Munib, good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're well as well, man. Such a crowded subway train to the point where I had to stay around for half an hour. Jesus, for the fireworks? That's crazy. Always crashes on your end on startup. Which? This airplane or in general, the sim? Okay, let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Get that ready to go. We're squawking. We've all got that all done in there. Tower frequency is going to be on 19,050. So we'll tune to tower now. Good. And then we've got Salt Lake City departure, which was on 25, or sorry, Salt Lake City center, which is on 25,575. So we'll get that all bugged in there. Beautiful. Got that back up on our secondary. Good. You can hear the APU spooling. Let's go down here. Let's go to aircraft. Let's go ahead and close all of these doors. Beautiful. Aesthetic, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Max, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. The CRJ. Further, 28 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support as well, sir. Incredibly kind. This is 28 months. Wow, time's flying. Fly on. Thank you, Cap. Hey, further. Thank you, man, for the continued support, dude. Very, very kind of you, my friend. Okay, so we're going to bug up 340 on the heading off of departure. They're probably going to give us a heading, but we're going to do that. We heard that our initial climb will be 9,000 feet, so we'll bug up 9,000 feet. That is good. We've got our V-speeds all selected here, 24, 24, 35. Everything is set correctly. We need our trim value, 6.7, so we'll set that now and forget it. There's your trim value, so 6.7 on the trim, good. If we go upstairs, we see that the APU power is on, good. We'll get the air conditioning turned on. You can hear the recirc fans and everything turn on. We'll get all of our hydraulics set to the auto position. We'll get our red beacon light on. We'll disconnect the DC service, and we'll go over back to our aircraft. We'll remove the chocks, and then that will put us over on to APU power, and we can check upstairs. We do not have AC available. I don't know why it's showing that. We shouldn't have that available. Anyways, let's go to GSX. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. And we'll jump back upstairs. Seatbelt signs can now go on, and everything else looks good and ready to go, friends. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I tried getting back into the plane, and it's a lot better, but I'm still having problems with getting onto the ILS approaches and also not following VNAV. Huh. Well, for the ILS approaches, just remember, this thing is old, dude. You got to flip the nav source. I haven't had any problems with ILS approaches. You have to remember as well, if you are trying to fly it on VNAV, you need to disable VNAV. So you need to go to your nav source, you need to flip that over to VOR1, and then that'll be your ILS. And then you also have to take it off VNAV, so I would switch from VNAV to go to vertical speed. So what do you do to fix the broken frame gen? Alt-enter twice. Alt-enter once to take it out of full screen, Alt-enter to bring it back to full screen, and you should be good to go, man. Hey Cap, how are you? Ever problems with the iFly Max 8 where the flaps detent are not in the correct positions? Like I said, flaps 1, it goes to flaps 2. Are you using a axis for your flaps? I don't use an axis. I use a button. Flaps down, flaps up. 2 buttons. Gap, your FPS counter is written as DLSS on the bottom. Mine showing FG. Do you know what I'm missing? Well, FG would stand for frame gen. I'm not sure why it's using DLSS, to be honest with you. Are they calling for pushbacks? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm not calling for pushback. Let's go. Park brake off. Why are they going 16 left? The winds are 3... Hello? Why are we going 16 left? Winds are 366, gusting 14. Am I missing something, chat? Alright, continuous relights going on. That's going to be a spicy-ass departure if that's what we're doing. They're taking the ILS Zulu 19 into K-Jack. You expect the 16s for now. That's super weird. Alright, let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Start. Beautiful. We'll confirm N2 percentages on the rise. Good. So if there's no auto throttle on the CRJ, you just control the throttle to the desired speed. Correct. Yes, no auto throttle.
What's left via 1 east north and then hotel will follow the Alaska.
I guess it helps too if you turn on your fuel pumps, by the way, chat. That usually helps with an engine start. So a little bit of a weird pushback. I think it's frame gen if you're using DLSS. Oh, got you. That probably makes sense. Yeah. That probably makes sense. All right, good start on engine number 2. Let's pull up number 1. Beautiful. And we'll confirm a good N2 percentage on the rise down here. Totally forgot how beautiful the Salt Lake departure was. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Fuel, idle, enjoy. What a beauty. Listen to those engines, friends. My goodness. All right, you're off, you're off, you're off. That is all good. That is all set. We'll go ahead and get our stab trim 1, 2, mock trim, and yaw dampers 1 and 2. All to the on position. Wonderful. We'll get our Get our thrust reversers armed. We're on the legs page, so that is good. Upstairs, that's all good. We'll get all taxi lights on. Good. We can get the probe heats turned on now as well. We'll set flaps 8 degrees for takeoff. Is it still solid in RTX 3080 in 2025? I mean, for the most part. Yeah. For the most part, I don't really have any problems with it. Oh, by the way, this has a full animated interior, chat. Look at that. Very fancy. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. Alright, we are all ready to rock and roll. We'll hit our little magic toga switch. You can see takeoff has been reported in there. Beautiful. Once we get airborne, we will hit speed and heading mode. They'll probably give us a heading off departure. I still find it very weird that they're departing out of runway 16 with those types of wind. Maybe it's just easier to keep the south flow than it is the north flow for departure processes, but that seems a little bit weird with those types of winds, and they're not departing us off of the 3-4s. I don't know about that one. It sounds a little bit sus, chat. Little bit sus. Air Canada, wait, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Rydog, what's up, my man? Good to see you as well, buddy. Weird for the 16s on departure. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. West. Mr. Mopar, dude. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back, man. All right, somebody was saying that they're doing the ILS Zulu from Moss. I don't think there's any difference in that. Hold on. Where's the ILS Yankee from Moss?
4388, runway 16 right, taxi via
ILS Yankee from Moss is like that. You're saying they're doing the ILS or the ILS Yankee from Moss? No, the ILS Zulu from Moss.
Skywest at 2340, runway 16
ILS Zulu from Moss. Change to. All right. Well, we're gonna have to change that down here as well. ILS Zulu 19 from Moss. Execute. Good. Legs. Make sure that didn't screw some stuff up, which it definitely did. That's fine. And that all looks good to me. Alright, cool. ILS Zulu 19 is what you can expect. Alright, cool. Very good, very good.
Could not get Mitch S. signed donated 50 Canadian dollars. Tried to wait in line to talk to you and get my hat and chest signed, but just happy that I was in your presence. I was happy. Be good.
Oh, buddy. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for the support, man. Dropping the $50 dono. Thank you very, very much for support, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Could not get my chest signed. Sheesh. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good event, man. And hopefully everything's going well with the aircraft and no more problems. Thank you, buddy. I have a feeling I know who that was. Gap, watching my 43-inch monitor is so much better now. Damn. Fancy. Where's Davis today? I don't know. Should be in here soon. Okay, let's call up Tower. Let them know we've got ATIS Bravo. Apparently they're still sending us to the 16s. I don't know what the hell's going on over here in Salt Lake City this morning. Somebody's not looking at the weather. 360, 6 gusting 14. And they're sending us over to runway 16 for departure, not 34.
Salt Lake City Tower, runway 16 left.
Sus.
Taxi via 1
Very sus.
Hotel.
Very sus, chat. I don't know if I like it. It's a weird one. Hey, Captain Scott here. How are you? Max, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you for the support, man. You're in Jackson Hole right now, are you? We're coming to say hi. Let's go, baby. How the hell are you already in Jack? Well, I guess we left a week ago. Never mind. Time is just of nothing right now. Tower, hello, Skywest 3513 with ATIS Bravo, I think it is. Yes, Bravo. We're ready to taxi 16 left. He's looking on his list of a million different... They're departing the 3-4s IRL. Correct. I'm not quite sure what's... I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why they're having us depart out of runway 16 left.
Skywest 3513. Salt Lake City Tower. Repeat last request, please.
We have ATIS information Bravo. We're ready to taxi 16 left. He's refreshing his weather, maybe.
Skywest 3513, roger. Runway 16 left. Taxi via 1 East Hotel.
Right, we'll taxi to runway 16 left via 1 East in Hotel. Any reason we're doing south ops today with the winds gusting out of the north?
We are just working on changing here shortly, so just doing a little coordination in the background.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks so much. Skywest 3513.
Alaska 121.
Dusting up to Sólríkt, so if we could switch to north, I think that'd be
Contact. Departure now on 135.5. Have a great flight.
All right, so we have a new departure frequency, 35.5 for us. That'll be our new frequency for departures. Company traffic in front's pulling out. Beautiful. CRJs everywhere. Man, the new update, I'm telling you, dude.
Skywest 936, Salt Lake City Tower.
The new update is spectacular. If you haven't flown this bad boy yet with the new update, you got to do it. It is crazy, man. No, nothing for you. On your bed. All right, so he wants us all the way out here. Then we're making a left on the hotel, so it's going to be our second left.
3241, hold short hotel, please. Break, Skywest 35.
Hold short hotel, Skywest 3241.
Hotel behind the Skywest, CRJ in front of you.
All right, we'll hold short hotel behind the company traffic, Skywest 3513. Looks like they're going to send us out of the 3-4s, chat.
Departure, turn right, heading 295.
We're going to hold short right here behind him.
350 at 6, gust 14. Runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, right turn 295 on departure and clear for takeoff 167.
Attention all aircraft on frequency. Other than the 3, holding short runway 16 left to 16 right, we're going to change to north flow. Expect runway 34 left, 34 right.
All right, start working on some numbers, chat.
3241, you can expect runway 34
So,
right.
Oh wait, I already had that in here. Look at that. I'm one step ahead, chat.
Skywest 3513, same for you. You can expect runway 34 right.
We'll expect 3-4 right. Thanks, Skywest 3513.
Salt Lake City Tower.
All right. Well, that's good news, chat. We get what we wanted. It just makes so much more sense with the winds. I think we're going to be sitting here for a little bit, though.
3795, Salt Lake City Tower. You can expect runway 34 right.
Trav, what's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy.
I'll get you
Did some
out
circuits in
shortly.
320 yesterday at LAX. Great ETC and somewhat great landings. Had to practice for today. Nice. Very nice. One step ahead without knowing it. Gee.
Salt Lake City Tower, Southwest 4388, full short, 16 right.
I'm SMRT. Smart. Well, that sounds fun, Mopar. Make sure you bring the pen. The extended stretchables. Aviation Blaze, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Sugar-free green tea, welcome back. Hey, Cap, why can't I see you in Microsoft? This is due to different servers. We're on VATSIM sugar-free green tea. We're not on Microsoft servers.
13, if you've got your flight plan updated, runway 34 right, taxi via hotel. Follow this company traffic.
3-4 right via hotel will follow the company. Thanks, 3513.
Towers, Skywest 936, ready to taxi 24 right.
Skywest 936, runway 34 right, taxi via 1 East, hotel, follow the company.
If you want more info, sugar-free green tea, you can put exclamation point VATSIM, VATSIM.
Tower, good morning, Delta 981 2 East, information X-ray requesting taxi.
Hello, I'm French. Good flight. Bonjour, Monsieur Picard.
Delta 981.
How do you engage the takeoff mode on the CRJ? You click the little two buttons beside the throttle. This one right here. And then it should announce takeoff on your PFD. TOTO. TOTO.
Southwest 4388 on departure. Turn right heading 295.
Hi Tech, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Winds 350 at 6, gust 14.
What does TOTO mean? Takeoff. GMC.
GMCDH donated 50 Canadian dollars.
This guy.
A more gentle time for me this stream.
Huge no floaties to you, Mr. GMC, dropping another $50 bomb. Chat, can we please get some love for Mr. GMC? Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, GMC. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, buddy. You may have answered this multiple times before, but 2020 or 2024, and top one reason why. I prefer 2020 just because of its stability. I have no issues with 2020. When I jump in 2024, half of the things don't work. Performance is kind of all over the place, although it is getting much better. And I do plan on taking a look at 2024 probably within the next couple of weeks. But for me right now, the main reason I'm sticking to 2020 is just stability, sim stability. No crashes, no weird keybind conflicts.
3241, continue holding short, 34 right. Affirmative, new departure frequency 135.5.
Scully, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Blame Dan. Dan still hasn't sent me my PMDG pen, and I'm still quite upset about it. Not a lot of people in the Congo line today. I mean, I've seen at least 6 departures. I don't know how many there are, but I hated 24, but I forced myself to start using it, and once you spend 3 hours to get it set up, it's really better. The only reason I fly 2020 is because of the 737 NGs. Yeah? You're already about to begin your descent. Jesus. His new name is Penberry. I'm going to put Dan on the no-fly list. On the fence of getting 2020 on the Steam sale right now, paying full price for 2024 could always Game Pass. You could. That would probably be the smartest idea, to be honest with you. Because I do think within the next, 3 to 6 months, 2024 is probably going to become the main sim as everything starts to kind of transfer over. Chat, we're stretching on some Ice Cream Wizard this morning.
Southwest 4388, contact departure now on 135.5. Have a great flight. Over departure, Southwest 4388.
Trav, my man. I looked yesterday. I did not find them, sir. They did not have them.
Trav donated $9.99.
Probably an American thing.
For the Biscoff Ice Cream Bar Fund.
My man. Huge no floaties to you, buddy. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. Incredibly kind, buddy. Thank you, man. Sim Update 3 will be game-changing.
Skywest 3241.
Think that it'll be awesome. Most airplanes and scenarios are now already compatible with 2024, which is good. Yep. Excuse me. Brad, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Pilot Sam, good to see you as well, man. Welcome back.
Skywest 2340, on departure, turn right, heading 295. The winds,
I think this is
350 at 6, gust 14, runway 16 left.
I think this is the last guy going out of 16 left.
All right, on heading departure 295, we'll clear to take off.
Which cockpit texture mod is this? This is the chat. What livery are these again that you told me to download? The Hughes. I guess it's the Hughes livery pack on flightsim.to. This is the Delta Skywest pack. Hughes.
Skywest 3795, Salt Lake City Tower. Runway 34 right, taxi via 1 East Hotel. Taxi via 1 East Hotel.
It does look great. I do agree. It's fantastic. The liveries are incredible as well. They all come with custom interiors. So we flew Air Canada the other day. Now we're flying Delta. And the entire cockpit, or sorry, the entire cockpit, the entire cabin is also modeled with Delta. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
62 Alpha.
They do make fantastic liveries. In 2024, every time I engage reverse thrust, my engines shut off, which is why I don't really play it. So that sounds like a keybind conflicting. Oh, there's somebody landing now, 16 left.
Delta 268, Salt Lake City Tower. Clearance on request. Expect CDC.
Yes, G-Aviation also is a fantastic livery artist.
Salt Lake City Tower, yeah, 1382. Look to taxi with information extra.
Who's makes the greatest liveries? The detail, the performance is awesome. Yep. Wish they would have made the first class configuration for those that have it. Do the 700s have that? I thought it was only the 550s that have the first class config.
Skywest 2340, contact departure now 135.
What is the next plane that you will fly next week? Probably the 350.
135.5. We'll see you next time. Skywest 2340.
Helicopter flight to JFK from St. Martin, from Singapore, 18-hour long flight in the sky, currently 150 nautical miles from JFK. Sheesh. For the Airbus joystick, is the Thrustmaster better or WinWing? Hey man, I gotta be honest with you, I was flying around with the WinWing Ursa Minor at FS Expo, and I gotta say, I think that is the best joystick on the market for that price. The Ursa Minor with the dampening and the, yeah, that thing was pretty incredible, man. I agree, Trav. Dante, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Happy Saturday. Hope you're well, man.
Skywest 3241. Still unable to see your correct transponder code. Recycle transponder and squawk 5264.
We need force feedback side sticks. Yeah, that don't cost $800. I agree.
Squawking 5264. What do you see right now?
I see 2000.
If you're in the RJ, just put it back to standby and then flick it back to 1 and you should see it.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Iowa Hawkeyes, thanks so much for the $2 donation, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Says, are you on 24 right now? I can't tell. This is Microsoft 2020. Microsoft 2020, my friend.
I mean, in the RJ, it's the little menu down at the very bottom left, right?
Yeah, it's like right above your the radio stack, or right beside the radio stack. You just flip it to standby and then back to 1. Lone Sparrow, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. 2024 has more color to the game. Yes, correct.
Skywest 3241, affirmative. That looks correct now. Continue holding short.
Wingwing's the future of flights and products. They make it so affordable. Like hell, Boeing autopilot panel is usually $1,000, but Wingwing it's $200. Yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Ursa Minor is good, but I feel I'm more accurate with the Thrustmaster for some reason. Yeah, maybe. I don't have an Ursa Minor in my home setup, so
Delta Tango, can you accept the rugged 3?
We can walk to K-Jack quicker than this. Not wrong.
Number 940 Delta Tango, Roger. All of your clearance available shortly. Stand by.
I think I made 2020 look like 2024 using the ARPC mod, which changes colors of the sky. Correct? Yeah, probably. Hopefully we'll still be over min takeoff fuel after this hold. We'll be good, man. This thing burns nothing sitting here. You gonna shut off an engine? Nah, we got enough fuel, dude. It's such a short flight.
American 13.
Am I using native frame gen? No, I'm using the frame gen mod.
Runway 34 left, taxi via Foxtrot 4, Foxtrot.
It'll be
Alpha.
ski season by the time we get there. Nice. Yes, the cabin crew is passing around Biscoffs now.
Speedbird 62 Alpha, right when able, taxi to the terminal via hotel.
Terminal via hotel, I'm right when able, Speedbird 62.
Slowly saving up for Sólríkt setup. I'm constantly tempted to pull for my retirement.
Skywest.
It's expensive, man.
41, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Oh, here we go, chat. We're moving.
3241, line up and wait, runway 34 right.
We're moving, baby. My stretch went out.
1382, holding short 34 left.
We're moving, baby.
United 1382, continue holding short, runway 34 left.
Do we get the Builds Tulsa? I haven't been there in a hot minute. Yeah, that just released. I saw that. Builds Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hello, fellow RJ pilot. Any news on the PMDG LR? Nope.
241 on the
I've heard.
flight heading 340, winds 3506, gust 14, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
On departure, flying 340, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
It's fly too high, correct. Being sold on the Build store.
November 940 Delta Tango. Have your clearance available with amendment advised rated copy.
What's the difference between the mod and the native? So, frame gen is only available on 4,000 and 5,000 series cards. The mod makes it available for 2,000 and 3,000 series cards.
Holter transition, direct Elk, direct Moss, maintain 9,000, expect flight level 270.
There's company departing now.
After.
Very nice.
Maintain 240 knots until advised. Departure
Cross the hold short line? Not even close.
Squawk 4221.
Not even close. Try again, sir. Try again. Not even close, baby. You could fit a school bus between us and that.
November 940 Delta Tango repack is correct, and you can
Y'all still on the ground? They did a runway change, Eric.
Apologies.
Runway change. Fun, the RJ in the new Tulsa would be some good American Eagle ops. Yeah, it could be fun.
On the visual 16 right, 9 miles back.
Would you consider a 4 to 5 lay dig with 20-minute legs in the RJ? Could be fun for sure. Yeah, it could be fun. We're holding short 3-4 right now. Does anyone know why it's only the RJ 550 and 700 is V2 updated? No, it should be all of them, Jesper. I flew the 900 and it was updated the other day. Lots of East Coast stops that have 30-minute legs, correct. Bunch of little random airports.
From Bluebird 350.
Tomorrow is one leg, yes, we're going...
sorry about that, doing some coordination.
Atlanta to Aspen tomorrow in the RJ 700. Reed, it's the flight model update that we've been waiting for, man. The aircraft is actually flyable now. It's not a POS.
35 Zulu, Salt Lake City Tower. Winds 350 at 6, gust 14, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Cap, if you compare the FS Labs to the Phoenix in terms of performance, No, thank you.
West with X-ray taxi.
We already know the Phoenix is much better on performance.
1858, Salt Lake City Tower, runway 16, runway 134 left. Taxi
Simon, what's up, man?
01
Good to see you, dude.
Alpha.
34 left, Alpha for Delta 1858.
Malware Labs. How long is the flight tomorrow? Just over 3 hours. Got quite a conga line lining up here now behind us.
November 900.
I did not, Ahmed, no.
Tango, please repeat.
It's a long flight in a tiny airplane? I know. I'm sure the FS Labs will get better over time. I just can't buy a $120 A320 Neo. Yeah. There's just too many other options, man.
November 900 Delta Tango. Your route was Rugged 3, Holter, Elk.
It's like flying an O'Hare when you're on the ground longer than you're in the air.
Kilo, and direct
a long wait. I've been holding my brakes this whole time, too. I should probably just put the park brake on. There we go. I can relax my legs.
We got a 6 for Tango.
Blue World.
Might be the longest RJ7 flight ever. Could be. Ground stop because unauthorized stretching materials found on Cap's plane. It's not legal here. What's the delay? Not sure. I think they're doing some coordination. There was a lot of departures that departed out on the 16s, so they're getting everybody around, I think.
Skywest 3513.
That's us.
On departure, fly heading 340.
All right.
The winds at 3506, gust 14, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Right, on departure heading 340, 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Skywest 3513. All right. Let's do it, chat. Let's get our lights on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Let's go flying. I was looking at buying the Unibuilds 350, but reading the reviews saying it's not good. Anyone who has it, what's your experience? By the way, I'm on a 4060 and still on 2020. It's much better now. On release, a little bit of a sketchy release, but I would say the 350 is worth it now. Yes. Is it finally time? It is.
United
Let's go flying. Long runway here, so we're good to just line up. I'll crank the sounds for you guys. We'll throw our yoke cam on. All right, friends. Shake and bake time, baby. Shake and bake time. Let's run those throttles up to about 40%. Good. Slight nose down pressure on our yoke. Good. And we're ready to go. Let's go flying. Toga. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. .80 knots, we're neutral. V1 rotate. Nice and smooth, chat. God, this thing is so good now. It's wild. Positive rate, gear up. Over to speed mode. Over to heading mode. Good. Like a little mini rocket ship. Sheesh. All right, let's bug up our speed, 240. .240 is in, beautiful. Bring that nose down very gently. Start increasing our speed.
3513, contact departure now, 135.5. Have a great flight.
Total departure 35.5. Thanks for ATC and thanks for accommodating the runway change. Appreciate it. 3513. Alrighty, over to departures. Speed check, flaps 1. Salt Lake City departures, good morning. Skywest 3513, 6000, climbing 9000.
Skywest 3513, Salt Lake departure radar contact, climb maintain flight level 230, keep the speed restriction.
Alright, we'll climb flight level 230 and we'll keep speed restriction. Skywest 3513. Alright, 230, and we're keeping our speed restriction, which is 240. Speed check, flaps clean. Beautiful. Let's jump down here. We can disarm our reversers. Good. We can head upstairs. We can get the nose light off. Good. And the logo light off. Good. Beauty. So it's keeping us at 240, not to accelerate our speed, even above 10,000. Very good. Man, the little RJ. Such a badass little airplane, man. I'm so happy that this thing is flyable now.
Now it's 3513, clear direction loud and climbing through 1000, you can resume normal speed.
Alrighty, we'll proceed direct cloud and climbing through 1000, resume normal speed. Skywest 3513. Alrighty, on to nav mode. Beautiful. And above 11,000 feet, we can increase our speed. And we're coming up to 11,000 feet now. So we can increase our speed. We're going to go 290 on the climb. 290 knots is in and selected. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and engage autopilot 1. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Does the terrain radar work on this thing? I meant to test that earlier. I don't know if it actually works. I see this thing out here painting something, but I don't think that it actually... I don't think it does. We want to have VNAV window on, and airports can go off as well. There we go. Like that. I don't think that works. I'll just put that off. Pretty fun to fly now. Dude, it's completely different airplane. Completely different airplane. It is actually enjoyable to fly now. It's crazy. Got to get us up over this mountain range.
Like departure radar contact, line maintain flight level 230, keep the speed restriction.
Cody, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Terrain button is on the left side beside the yoke. Does it actually work? Left side beside the yoke. Where? Nav source. Oh, radar terrain. Does it actually work, though? I would be surprised if it works. Do I have to have this on map? And then this on?
Skywest 3513, contact the Salt Lake Center 125.57.
Train is there. Salt Lake City Center 125.57. Thanks for ATC. Skywest 3513.
United 1382, good director Bobby.
Alrighty. 2557 for us. 2557. Good. It's saying terrain radar, but I'm not showing anything on it. It's okay. It is saying terrain up top here. Terrain. Salt Lake City Center, good morning. Skywest 3513, 16,200, climbing flight level 230.
Skywest 3513, Salt Lake Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb 290, Skywest 3513. All right, 290 is in and selected. We are on FMS1, climb 290. Perfect. Looking good, friends. Those views out that window. When did this update release? This week? Monday, Tuesday, I think that came out. Monday or Tuesday, the update came out, 2.1. Love to get out of Salt Lake City soon. Oh, you'll get it. Remember, we're flying to Jackson Hole. Like
Delta 1473 at Moss, cleared island.
very small airport. So they're probably just trying to coordinate everybody getting into there. Train does work, but only seen close to terrain, not at cruise and climb. Got you. Okay, thank you. Better start scrolling the minimums? Nah, we're just going to use decision height, man. We're on the ILS, so we'll just use decision height, which is going to be 200 feet. We'll just use DH. All right, we're through 18,000 feet, standard barrel pressure. We'll click that in. Beautiful. And you can see here our top of descent is in 17 minutes and or 119 miles. That should be good there. I do not use Rex Atmos, no. I do not. Climbing very nicely in our little RJ 700. 2,400 feet per minute through 20,000 feet. Impressive climb performance on this little jet. This is literally the perfect little RJ op, John. The perfect RJ op.
United 1382, Sólríkt Center, hello, correction. Yeah, climb maintain flight level 350.
Maintain flight level 350 for United 1382.
Once 290s reach, is it time to descend? It'll be close. Make it in the next 5 minutes up to flight level 290. I thought I filed 270, but that's okay. 290 it is. Denver to Aspen is good too. Super short? It is. Very short. That's a fun one as well. You are correct, my friend. It is a fun one. Sean, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Great weather. It's good. Thoughts on the ruffles? They're okay, Beaver. There's like a lot of umami flavor in them. They're not bad by any stretch. Not my favorite chip, but they're not bad. They're not bad. Not bad at all, sir. A very valid suggestion. Hey, you said last time, why was in LaGuardia you would do some SoCal, NorCal stuff. What does that mean? South, Northern California? Yes. I still want to get some NorCal and SoCal in this week, but this flight was just too perfect for today. The whole Salt Lake City up to Jackson Hole and back. What is my favorite trip? Probably the Old Dutch honey barbecue. You can't go wrong. It fits every occasion. Now the Starship based out of Aspen a few times comes to Rocky Mountain Metro. Very cool. You've seen, got you. Sounds good, Scully. Did you see Swiss, the new clickbait regarding the Air India crash? In the title, he says he got a strange email about the crash. No, I really don't pay attention to any of those creators, to be honest with you, man. No, thank you. Cap, is the CRJ 900 your favorite jet? I don't know. Or is it mine? I like the 7 and the 9. Yeah. Who wants to do some CRJ trivia? Hit us with it. Hit us. I won't know the answers, but we'll try. Cap, the short haul route jets are CRJ family and Embraer E-jets. Correct. They do a lot of the shorter routes. Sometimes they take bigger planes too, but...
2340 at Moss, cleared island 019.
Cap, can you do some of Tenza cargo MD-11 ops in the future? Maybe, yeah, next time we're in the MD. Hey, Cap, when do you plan on switching over to 2024? I don't have an official timeline, to be honest with you, Zircon. We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll check it out after Sim Update 3 becomes public. I believe it's in the last beta before it goes public. So maybe once we get out of into Sim Update 3, it's something that we can consider, man. Did you know beforehand that you all have ATC in Salt Lake City? They had no bookings and no events. I had no clue. No. This is just the beauties of VATSIM. Sometimes you end up doing flights and sectors and you get full ATC. Using the Thrustmaster throttles with the CRJ? I am, Huskers, yeah. What is my favorite Embraer? Probably the 175. 170, 175. Is Monday time for some Hansaline? We'll see, P-Thibs. We'll see, man. After departure and icing conditions, after what speed can the wing anti-ice be turned off and no ice detected? 250 knots. If I may ask, what's holding you back from going to 2024? Bob, performance and stability is the big thing. Still plagued with crash to desktops and just random ass stuff, but performance and just all of that stuff that doesn't go with it. You got a dance?
Good morning,
nice.
950 out of 70.
Hey there, Cap, flying currently towards the Doha event from Heathrow, landing in an hour and a half. Nice, very cool. 230 knots, but close. Nice. 230. No icing for you. All right, we are now reaching our top of climb, flight level 290. And it looks like we are going to be starting our descent in 9 minutes. So we basically have 10 minutes at cruise, chat. Is the CRJ around the fly-by-wire level now? I would say so. Yeah, I would definitely say so, man. The flight model feels so good now. Like, it's night and day, man. This airplane is night and day to what it used to be. There's no other way to put it. Night and day of what it used to be. Should do the fly a 737NG versus the A320 family. No, I'll leave that for the real world pilots. I don't like doing comparison videos, man. My opinion means absolutely nothing. If you want to watch like comparison videos, it'd be good to watch two real pilots being able to compare the two, you know? Somebody who's actually type rated on the aircraft, not somebody that flies from their living room. How do you trigger your custom views Stream Deck? No, I just have them on my numpad on my keyboard. I have no custom views on my Stream Deck. I'm not sure how you would configure that.
I'll fire 2340.
Thank you.
All right, speed looks good. We're trying to hold about Mach 0.76. Don't need to go any faster than that. We're cruising for all of about 8 minutes, so no need to do anything special. Nothing crazy. I do not have the 737-600. No, that is the one 737 I did not purchase. I have the 700, the 800, and the 900. That guy's accent is awesome. That's Major Mark. It's not his real accent. He has a different accent for every flight that he does. He'll probably have a different accent for the flight back. A Major Mark special. When will I get it? I will never get it. I have no purpose or I don't need a 737-600. 737-200, the classics, yeah, the 2 and the 3 are nice, for sure. Cap, how bad is the itch for the Bluebird to release after flying it at Expo? Dude, that thing is incredible. That one is going to be, I feel like everybody's going to own that airplane. I think we should all be like Mark, just throw in different accents while we're flying. I feel like that's a great way for a streamer to get canceled. Just randomly start having different accents and stuff. Oh, that's a good way. Oh, we got Jackson Tower online. Nice. Oh, I recognize that voice. Tyler, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well.
United 1440, contact Sólríkt approach 135.5. Bye-bye.
75 RB 211 ops. Dude, it's going to be so good.
Delta 1473, contact tower.
5 years have passed. There's not a 737-400 and 500. Just because there's not a lot of people that want to fly it, Mert. That's the problem. You're still on the ground? Sheesh. How do you keep your RJ from accelerating to 300 knots? Mine just rockets through the air once level. I mean, throttles. It's manual throttle. Just pull your throttles back. Or if they're in the climb detent, you want to usually be climbing on the speed hold, meaning that the aircraft will maintain whatever speed you set, 270, 280, 290. It'll maintain that speed and pitch the aircraft according to how much thrust you have. All right. Good chat. We are 5 miles from top of descent. Sorry, 5 minutes. 47 miles from top of drop. We've got a nice Mach 7.7 in right now.
13 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 190. Expect the AlexSiu 19 from Moss.
Alrighty, when ready, we'll descend flight level 190. We'll expect the AlexSiu from Moss. Skywest 3513, thanks. Where are your throttles at during cruise in the RJ? Right now, they're about there. About there. But that's going to change depending on your altitude and wind. But yeah, they're about there. Just under the climb detent. And I'm aiming for about 79% N1. And it seems to be keeping us right at about Mach 7.7-ish, around there. Hey Cap, I'm guessing you really are enjoying the RJ. I am. I really am. No auto throttle on this plane? No. There is no auto throttle on the RJ series. Is there an auto brake? There is no auto brake. There is reverse thrust and spoilers, but no auto brake, no auto throttle.
Alexander, hello. This is Delta 310 with you, flight level 390.
These CRJ flights are a quick hop, skip, and a jump. Perfect if you don't have much time to fly in the sim. Correct. Yep. Absolutely. Auto brake off. Nabil, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. We don't need no stinking auto throttle. Hey, we are professional pilots. Yep. Real world sim pilots, chat. We do not need auto throttle. Trust me. I know it's a big thing, and a lot of people are like, well, I promise you, like, you're just making small, fine adjustments once you're at cruise. Like, you'll notice it'll start to slow down a little bit. You increase a little bit of throttle, you speed up, and then you'll find that sweet spot where it, like, basically won't move. There's a cheat auto throttle on the screw beside the course 1. Correct, but we don't do that. If you really need to have an auto throttle, you can push this button right here, and that'll give you auto. Is it this one or this one? This one, I think.
I have a brain fart. Did I give you the approach yet?
All right. So we are 29 miles from top of descent. We were cleared down to flight level 190. So we're going to engage 190. We're then going to push VNAV. You should see alt path show up here. That means that once you reach your top of descent, the aircraft should descend through the star, or your arrival. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go ahead and quick stretch here, chat, while we're at cruise. Quick little stretchy. We'll be ready to go. At that point, why even fly an RJ? Correct. Pitch and power, baby. Pitch and power. In the RJ, I have these light blue lines over the destination. Any clue how to fix that? Light blue lines over the destination.
All right, over the
Sim
tower,
CFI.
18.07. We'll see you.
1807 is going to be tower frequency. 18075. We'll get that plugged in. Jonathan, celebrating 50 months. Huge. No floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for 50 months. Incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. Chat, let's get some love for Jonathan. Celebrating 50 big months, man. Is this thing of an auto land? That is a great question. I don't think so. I think you can do Cat 2 approaches. Cat 2 certified. I don't think you can auto land this airplane. Hence why it diverts a lot. A lot of diversions.
Direct Jet 950, direct Keno.
Only with a HUD.
Direct Keno, exit Jet 950.
Where's my HUD?
Everyone 20 Golf, contact LA 126.52. Bye-bye.
I can auto land, chat. God, that's... I hate the HUD, man. Nope, get away from me. I dislike it. I dislike it, chat. Alright, top of descent's coming up 11 miles, friends. Do the spoilers automatically deploy on landing? Yes. You have to make sure that these are armed. Boom, boom. And make sure that the spoilers are in the auto position. Once you deploy reverse thrust, the speed brakes will come out.
United 2369, thanks. At pilot's discretion, descend.
HUD's too much for my ADD. No auto land. Cat 3A is down to 50 feet, hand flown from 650 feet down to an RA min of 50. That's a lot. What happened to my power? I pulled my power too much. The spoilers are so small, they really are. We work for a living, not just twiddle knobs. Hey, simmer down now. You simmer down right now, sir. Just had a big weather update. That's why we lost our speed. Look, Mom, I can fly an RJ. Alright, here comes top of drop. Let's see how she handles it. There she goes. Pretty smooth. Okay. Spoke too soon. There we go. She figured her out. Very good. We'll go idle engines. There we go. Jackson's Hole. Should be down here somewhere. I think it's over here. Somewhere. Over there. Maybe it's over there more. Over here. Karl, when you get a chance, please check my DMs. Okay? Is what? Jackson's Hole. You don't know about Jackson's Hole?
Skywest 779 report
Doink!
number.
Thank you, buddy. 32 months is doing some American truck sim, but here chilling, my man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you for 32 months. Thank you, man. Thank you. My turbulence in-game setting is set to low, and then I use real cat turb on the side.
Mach 0.83.
Alright, we'll try to sit up there.
Mach 8.3? Holy shit. Where's he going?
3513 at Moss, cleared ILS Zulu 19.
At Moss, cleared ILS Zulu 19, or Skywest 3513, thanks.
Skywest 9.
Alright, so at Moss, we're cleared for the ILS Zulu, which takes us down to Warmaru at 8,700 feet. We're going to put 8,000 in. So we're going to keep that descent going. 8,000 feet. Good. Beautiful. Keep her going, chat.
Lake Center, Skywest 77, I lied to you. 817 is the
I lied to you.
Skywest 779. Okay, I'll just round that up to 0.82. So maintain Mach 0.82.
Whose hole? Jackson's Hole.
0.82, something like that.
Boeing fan, what's up, man? Last time I was in Jackson Hole, the cowboy was looking at me with a new custom hat for at least an hour. After I left, was still there, couldn't look enough in the mirror at himself. Hey man, he was into it. He was digging it. He was like, do I want this as my Tinder profile?
Hello, climate maintain flight level 290.
Do I really want this as my Tinder?
Delta 1858, you're my frequency.
Alright, chat, we're going to be lazy pilots. We're going decision height. Decision height, 200 feet. Nice and lazy today. There we go. Beautiful. 200 is in. Should we spend 1,000 on that custom cowboy hat?
At pilot's discretion, cross Carter at a maintained flight level.
Are they really that much?
Alright, pilot's discretion, past Carter at flight level 190, Delta 71.
Sólríkt, Delta 1858, flight level 230.
Delta 1858, Sólríkt Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Flight level 310, Delta 1858.
I hope there's enough gates at Jackson's Hole. Well, hello there. Hello, Mr. Barry. Tomorrow's going to be an incredible long haul. For you or for me?
Skywest 779, actually, you know what? Reduce Mach 0.78.
We'll reduce Mach 78, 779.
So many familiar voices on frequency. I like it. All right, what was the weather? Variable at 3, 30, 30 on the altimeter.
1382, yes, me.
Set that now. 30, 30. All right, 30, 30 is in. Good. And we're going to start reducing our speed. We're going to aim for 240 knots.
320, current flight level 350.
There we go.
Delta 320, Sólríkt Center, hello.
Center, good evening, American 1351, flight level 230, inbound clouds.
KLS 936 at Moss, cleared ILS Zulu 19er.
At Moss, cleared ILS Zulu 19er for Skywest 96.
United 1382.
Center American 1351, flight level 230 over clouds.
You guys want to see how small the speed brakes are?
I'm of the understanding that you may have some influence in matters such as this.
No.
I would like Tangier to alter my voice to that of the rude frog, please. I believe my pronunciation of puppy hole and other such shenanigans doesn't carry the proper authority. Thanks in advance, Dave.
GMC, thank you for the support, my friend. As always, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at how useless these speed brakes are, chat. Look at these little speed brakes. I don't even think they do anything. Had to quit my sim. Have to learn how to fly the CRJ before I get on stream with you. You might find me in Jackson's Hole when you land. Nice.
18.07, goodbye.
1807. Thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Skywest 3513.
Bye. United.
Alrighty, 1807 for us.
Before you are cleared to the Sólríkt International Airport. To the Oakland for departure, taking transition.
Shadow Gallery asked me, why does CPT Canada keep talking about Jackson's Hole and not my puppet hole? Well, you dim-witted chat idiots. Why is CPT Canada obsessing over Jackson's Hole when my puppet hole is gaping and begging for attention? I'm lonelier than a frog in a blender on Valentine's Day. Someone tossed me a cheap rate for a wild night, damn it, screaming for a fill.
Still floaties to you. Who was that? XLT? I think it was, right? That was Shadow Gallery. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate you, my man. Very kind, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, buddy. Alright, speed's 240. We're looking real good. We're going to keep slowing that all the way down now to 210 knots. Very good. Keep her slowing. Keep her slowing. Deep in Jackson's Hole.
Correction, Jackson's Tower, clearance request on number 1. In Delta 1434, you are cleared to the Sólríkt International Airport via the Alpine for departure.
Alright.
Then as filed.
What are we doing here? How are we doing it? Okay, we're good. We're slightly above profile, but that's fine. We can go speed check, flaps 1. That'll help with our descent as well.
Alright, Delta 42,
good.
Clear to Salt Lake via the Alpine for kicking transition.
Right on that line.
We're going to climb via SID 160,000.
Bring that speed down to 190. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump back over here. Performance. Our VREF speed is 130 knots. 130 knots. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off VNAV. I'm going to go vertical speed. I'm going to descend us at about 1,600 feet per minute. We're going to call up tower. Jacksonville Tower, very good morning. Skywest 3513 ILS Zulu 19.
Skywest 3513, Jacksonville Tower. The wind's variable at 3, runway 19, clear to land.
Runway 19 clear to land. Skywest 3513, thanks. All right, we're going to flip over to heading mode now. We're then going to select our nav source over to there. Beautiful. We'll continue that descent going now. 1,800 feet per minute. Should be good. We're going to arm approach. Good. So we should see Loc 1 and glide slope. Very good. We've got the airport out there in front of us. Very good. Got our sim sounds turned up. We have been cleared to land. So we're looking good. Very little bit bumpy into here today. No problem. So Loc 1 is now captured. Here comes localizer capture. Beautiful. And we should get glide slope capture here in a second as well. And we are now 8 miles out, so let's drop the gear. Dial up our approach speed, which is 130 knots. We'll go speed check, flaps 8 degrees. And I think I'm going to hand fly this approach from here, chat. So, my airplane. Thank you. Alright, let's do it. Make sure all of our lights are on here as well. Good. And we'll go speed check, flaps 20 degrees. 231 foot per minute, zero faith. Zero faith. And speed check, flaps full. 40 degrees. Our VAP speed is coming in now. We'll increase the power just a little bit. We're bang on glide slope. We're bang on path. Looking real good, chat. You could not do this in this airplane 2 weeks ago. There's no way that you could do this. It just wouldn't behave well. Alright, and we need to arm these. Thank you. Very good. 1,000 feet. Slight wind off the right side. No biggie.
Sure. We're Jackson Hole now. United
2096, Jackson Tower, request standby number 2.
Alright, we're looking real good, chat. Speed brakes? No, we're good. I put them in. Jackson's Hole. God, I love flying into this airport, man. Alright, we're on Pappy's now. Continue.
Minimums.
Thank you.
100 minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Cut it. A little bit into the wind. Beautiful. Nose down gently. That's definitely not variable at 3, but that's okay. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Onto the brakes. Gotta love the swirling winds of Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. Everything was perfect until we were about to touch down, and then the winds started swirling. Swirl Simulator. I'm gonna start calling that Swirl Wind Simulator. There we go, friends. Welcome down to Jackson Hole. What a beauty. What a beauty. We'll vacate here to the left all the way at the end. Beautiful. What size is CRJ? We are in the CRJ 700. The 700. Alright, clean up those flaps. Oh my god, look at all the airplanes.
Are you able to accept the Alpine for departure?
Yeah, we should be able to accept that for 13.
I missed ATC. Oops. Sorry.
And you landed 1353. You are cleared to the Newark Airport Alpine for departure. Taking transition.
Alright, well, we'll vacate the runway. Get all the way clear, and then we'll hold short and listen for our instructions.
Expect level 370, 10 minutes of the departure.
Tibbs asked me, David, what do you think about Dan Berry getting the last PMDG pen and keeping it for himself rather than giving it to Cap?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the PMDG pen, a coveted treasure indeed, such blatant selfishness. It's a cruel twist of fate for CP Canada, isn't it? But alas, the natural world is rife with such injustices.
Thank you so much, P-Thibs. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for support, my man. I appreciate that. Very kind. I do agree. Dan Berry's very rude. Very rude. Tower Skywest 3513 vacated runway 19.
Skywest 3513, welcome Jacksonville taxi to the terminal via Alpha. Thanks for flying in.
Terminal via Alpha, Skywest 3513, thanks. Umer, 10 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. Really do appreciate you. That is extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Mr. Umer gifting 10 members to the channel. Thank you very, very much, man. I really appreciate that. That is extremely kind.
Salt Lake City with information Alpha on board.
All right, we are over in Jackson's Hole, and somebody said there's a gate open. Let's see if we can find an open gate here. Let's see. Put him on trial. I say chat decides his fate. That's actually a good one. Maybe should do that. Look at all the fancy business jets. Where's 2 Romeo Fox? Somewhere over here, I'm sure. No. Is that a gate right there? That's a gate. Which one's this one? This is Papa 1 Alpha. What's this one? I think we can take this gate. Oh, hold on. Park brake. Papa 1. Can we take this one? Nah, let's go a little bit further. Parking.
Delta 1644.
1? No.
North.
Skywest? Ah, we can. Okay, never mind. We shall take it. Let's spool up the EPU. Get our taxi lights off. Good. I think they already were off. Spam Ram, 14 months. Appreciate you, buddy. This is flying Buffalo BWI Orf. Can't wait. Nice. Long day of flying, man. Enjoy. What'd you get most excited in FS Expo? Probably the Windwing Tiller and the Bluebird 7.5. Those were the highlights for me. And of course, meeting everybody, seeing everybody, being able to hang out with everyone. Always a good time, man. Always a good time, sir.
Delta 3754, push back on the taxi Alpha to 330 North.
Look, it's a Delta convention. A lot of 319s in here today. Very cool to see it. Very cool to see it. Not the A220. A220 was good. What impressed me about the A220 was the system depth. The flight model was mediocre at best, and I know that they're working on it, so I'm not really going to comment much on it. But overall, the Bluebird was just like, I'm pretty sure they could release the Bluebird tomorrow and everybody would be just ecstatic with it. So I didn't feel that way about the A220, if that makes sense. Alrighty, park brake goes on. Upstairs, APU is on and available. Gens are online. Let's go ahead and spool down engine number 1 and engine number 2, and I'll give you a nice little wing view of this bad boy spooling down because she is sexy. Let's go and request deboarding. Listen to the bass on this bad boy. Oh, they'll definitely do it, Erin. Yes, for sure. For sure, for sure. Hey, Captain, use your Thrustmaster Boeing throttle and Airbus. I use the Boeing throttle for this. You could use the Airbus because there are detents. But yeah, I use my Boeing one. All right, beacon lights off, nav lights can stay on, seatbelt signs are off. All the rest of those lights are off. We'll get the probe heats off as well. Hey, and we'll go ahead and get the windshield heat off as well. And everything else can stay on for now. I guess fuel pumps can come off here as well. Beautiful. All right. Let's jump outside. Get us a nice little view here of the passengers deboarding and the cargo getting off the... Oh, shit. We have to open up everything. I forgot. Aircraft. Open. Chocks. Open, open, open. Good. All right. Now they can get off the airplane. They were probably waiting for me. All right, cool. There we go, friends. Let's see if I can get a good view of this. Oh, too much. Too much, Cap. Too much. There we go. That'll be a nice view of the passengers walking off the aircraft as we get set up for the return flight. Good. Very good, friends. Very good. I'd say that was a good landing. They're actually walking down the aircraft stairs, too. Look at that. Fancy. Landing was a negative 158, 1.03 G. It says we touched down with 4 knots of wind. I don't believe that for a second. For a second. Because that shit was blowing us directly off. Do you see Swiss's exclusive review? No, I must have missed it. Alright, let's go ahead and new flight. We are operating Skywest. We're going to go, probably all these call signs are going to be gone, but we're going to try. We're going K-Jack. K-Jack over back to SLC. Good. We're going to be in the RJ 700. ATC did a really good job spacing us all with that approach as well. Didn't have any issues, no slowdowns, no nothing. It was really good. Probably because we were so delayed out of Salt Lake City, but pretty good. We've got 3-4 right as our arrival runway. I'm assuming that's correct. They may give us 3-4 left, so we'll have to wait and see. But regardless, we'll worry about that. I've got our new flight plan. For those of you flying along, they'll want to check your routing to make sure you've got the correct routing. Exclamation point route in chat. I've updated that now. Good, good, good. That's all good. We're going over to here. We're going to file off our flight plan. I have a funny feeling it's not going to be available, but we'll wait and see. Wow, it actually is available. All right, cool. So we'll reconnect under our new call sign, which is going to be 3693. Beautiful. Connected there. Good. That's all set now. Back on the network. Beautiful. Very good. Very good. Adita, good to see you, my friend. Chris, welcome back. Hope we're doing well. We are going back to Salt Lake City. Yes, we're probably going to go back to Salt Lake City and then back to Jackson Hole afterwards. So if any of you guys do want to join, please feel free. That is probably the plan that we're going to be doing. I am going to update all of this fun stuff for us now. New load flight plan. We are on a
International Airport. The Alpine for departure. Take transition and that's filed and maintained.
Alright, banner has been updated. Beautiful. Just sent a membership milestone. My apologies. Let me see. 13 months, thank you. Says, I'm looking forward to the long haul tomorrow. Simfanatic is flying my beloved 777, and I can't wait. Do we have any plans for next week? 350 next week, most likely. What's the arrival transition you have for the Carter 1 since none of them are looking good? Then probably none, to be honest with you. We can look at this here together. We are on the, I don't know why it didn't even pop this in here, the Carter 1. Yeah, no transition because we're coming out of Jackson Hole. So there's no transitions. We're just coming in this way. I'm assuming that they're going to give us 3-4 left just because of the way that we're coming in. So we're actually going to plan for that. We're going to go ILS 3-4 left, and we'll probably just take it from final, to be honest with you. Just like that. That's how it should look. No transition. As you can see, the transitions take you in from like weird places. So there's no transition. It's literally just direct. That is the plan. That is the plan. You must be part of the lucky bunch who doesn't have rough performance with the 350. It's not the best, that's for sure, Clone. I wouldn't call it rough, but I don't get the best performance with it. I would agree with that one. Hey Caps, real turb settings in your Discord. They should be in the Discord, but I can also just pull it open for you, man. We're not really doing much right now. We're just sitting on the ground, so I can pull it open for you if you'd like. There you go. Those are my real turb settings.
Alright, clear to the Salt City Airport, Alpine 4 departure.
Caleb, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Climb via SID, accept 16,000, expect...
Lovely with the mountain in the distance, amazing quality. It is. It's so cool, man. I've heard the new update for the 350 is help performance, but I've yet to try it. Yeah, we'll be trying it next week for sure. For sure. We'll be on the ground for a while. I don't know. We'll go grab our clearance here in a second. We're just waiting for the passengers to get to the terminal. They're still walking over there somewhere. But what we can do is we can come down here and we can start working on the aircraft. So we're going to import our flight plan. Good. So we are now Skywest 3693. Service from Jackson Hole back to Salt Lake City. We're going to send this to the FMS. We're going to set payload and fuel as well. So what we'll do now is we'll go back to the flight plan page. We'll confirm KJack back to Salt Lake City. Beautiful. We'll execute that. Wonderful. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to my zero fuel weight. So perf. What do they want on our departure? Performance. Set payload and simulator. Good. And we'll go takeoff and landing. So once a flex temp of 0 with a toga takeoff. Ooh. We're going full toga on this bad boy today, chat. That'll be fun. Okay, good on that then. So no flex gets inserted as we're doing a straight toga takeoff, so that's good. Go to our perf and it. I'm just going to confirm the numbers here on SimBrief. Yeah, see, the numbers are not matching. And I don't know why. My numbers are not matching. We're close, but they're not accurate. We're missing quite a bit of weight on our zero fuel weight. But anyways, I digress. I'll leave it there like that. It's showing proper, like that's the weird thing, is it's showing performance, like it's showing the correct number. 66 passengers, cargo, fuel, all of those are correct. Weird. Alright, whatever. 6.8 on the trim value for departure, so we'll plug that in. We'll brief ourselves here as well. The Alpine 4 departure, I believe its top altitude's going to be there. It says at or above 15,000, so we're actually going to bug up 15,000 is our initial climb. Good. As for heading, I think we're going Kick Me and then a left turn out to Big Piney, I believe is the way that we go. So Kickney above 15,000 is essentially what we're doing. So that's all good there. Okay. And then if we go to GSX, are we done deboarding? One more passenger has yet to get to the terminal. Hurry up, Nancy. Holy moly. Taking her sweet ass time. 3.5 hours in, Singapore to New York. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. You crazy. Alright, have you made it to the terminal? Baggage. Oh, it did the passengers, then the baggage. Oh, well then. Okay, we have lots of time. Hello, Davis. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. We have ATIS Alpha. We'll confirm that. We're on the Alpine 4. Good, and we'll call for our clearance chat. Jackson Tower, hello again, Skywest 3693, ATIS Alpha, IFR back to Salt Lake City, please.
3693, Salt Lake Correction, Jackson Tower, you are cleared to the Salt Lake International Airport via the Alpine 4 departure, technique transition. And as filed, climb to the SID, except maintain 16,000. Flight level 28010 minutes after departure. Use on 125.57, squawk 5324.
Skywest 3693 is cleared back to Salt Lake City, Alpine 4 departure, kick me then as filed. Climb maintain 16,000. We'll expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is going to be on 2557, squawking 5324.
Aero 3693, read that correct. Break, Delta 91.
All right.
Directional power, runway 19, good land.
5324. Oops, didn't mean to do that. 5324. Faster if we go this way. 5324 is in. Beautiful. Good. All right. We can jump down here. We can go to our departure page. Alpine 4, runway 19. What transition do we have? I don't think we have any transitions, right? I think we already went over this one. Yeah, no transitions. So we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. If we go to our legs page, it should be kick me, then LHO, and then we're jumping on the, is it the Carter one? Yeah, the Carter one. So we'll come back here. Arrivals, we're going to be on the Carter one. We have no arrival transition, I don't think. No arrival transition. And we're going to plan for the ILS 34 left, and we'll just take it via vectors, which I believe is correct. What did we say? Dunlop. Is Dunlop an option? No. Perfect. Execute that. Good. Legs page, we'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. There's one. We'll fill that in. And the rest of that looks good because then it's radar vectors, Dunlop, flag, and then we're in for 3-4 left. Beautiful. All right, cool. Alex, good to meet, chat. Happy with that. Our perf numbers are already set. We went to our perf init. All of those numbers look correct as well. That is good. We'll go to our VNAV setup. We're going to go Mach 0.76 as usual on the climb. And we'll do Mach 0.76 on... Oops, forgot my slash. We'll do slash 0.76 on the cruise. And we'll do 0.76 on the descent. And we'll execute that. Beautiful. Okay. Everything's pretty much done there, chat. We're just waiting for the baggage crew to finish up. And then we'll get reboarded on our way back to Salt Lake City. 5 people holding short on the runway. Nice. How do you get the focus effect of the blurred background? GA Flyer, when you're...
Kissy, honkies to rider.
Huge no floaties to you, Davis. Thank you for the support, my friend. Appreciate you. When you're in drone mode, you put drone focus mode to auto, and then if you like the drone camera is quite far away from the actual aircraft, and then you just zoom into the aircraft, and then you get a beautiful view. It kind of blurs everything else out but the airplane. It was looking pretty good. Do you need an API key for FSLTL? I don't think so. No. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I am aware of, my friend.
I'm unable to give you a time schedule due to I have no idea when incentives may give me flat for release this weekend.
Sounds like everybody's still holding short of the runway.
Delta 1464, Jefferson Paragon. Delta 1464, Roger.
What mod is called again that can do that? What further? The camera? It's just the drone cam. The default drone camera. Is there anything I need to do on flight plan database for FSLTL? I don't know. Check your Navigraph? Do you have to use an AIRAC? I'm not sure. I guess you would use an AIRAC probably for the traffic injector, maybe? I'm not sure. Who the hell is flying his career track? Nice. Oh, the passenger and luggage? That's through GSX. Why is the luggage not going out? It is. I'm literally watching the luggage go down the conveyor belt. He just picked one up and now he's putting it in the cart. RJ, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Can't even park, cleared too many push at once. Wait in line, sir. We're doing a full toga takeoff. We're blasting out of here. Full toga, baby. All right, deboarding is complete, so we'll go to GSX. We will sim brief OK. We will sim brief OK. We will sim brief OK. All right, there we go. Third time's the charm. And we'll request boarding. Ooh, somebody just landed as well. ACAP, glad I could join for the second leg. Very cool, Mohammed. Enjoy your flight, man. Full ATC. You're getting the full experience. Yes, you can attach it to pushback tug now. And we should start to see a bunch of passengers walking down the to the aircraft. Maybe not, Marku. I'm not sure. Oh, look at the flight attendant standing at the door. Hey guys, welcome aboard. The 4 flight attendants for this flight? Dude, that's not realistic. You're lucky if you get 1. GSX just adds a lot of realism, to be honest with you. Would very much appreciate an RJ 200. That'd be kind of cool.
2557, not a problem. Thank you, and great job today.
Lucky if you get water. That's right. They do have the fancy belt loaders, though.
Shadow Gallery asked me, why was Davis 100 Mins late to the stream? Yo, you
Yeah.
brain-dead chat morons. Davis probably overslept after a wild night of binge-drinking swamp juice. Maybe got lost in a gutter with a cheap hooker. Who knows? I'm lonelier than a frog on Valentine's Day. So, where's my rate for a wild night? Screaming for some action.
Correct. Davis, did you hear that? Oh, man. The RJ200s don't have a FADEC. There's no detents. Interesting. I love how Kermit just roasted Davis out of all of that. Cap, do you know the Bluebird 7.5 requires an external app running like the Phoenix? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think everything's running in the sim, which means that it probably will come to Xbox. I love how it even knew that Davis was in Florida by saying he was drinking swamp juice. Correct. CRJs also turn like doo-doo, no slats. Ah. Is that a Cathay Pacific A321 Neo? Just absolutely hauling ass down the taxiway? It is. Well, there you go, chat. You've seen it here first. Cathay Pacific in Jackson Hole. New routing. Davis. That's the career track guy? Is it really? Nice. Seasonal routes. Exactly. Nothing to see here, chat. Just a nice seasonal route. No problem. And he's actually in a 7.3? That's weird. I wonder if it just, because there's no livery for career track, it just opted into giving it a Cathay livery? I guess. I don't know. Oh, here come the passengers, chat. Everybody wave. How is she walking faster than the guy that's supposed to be checking tickets? Unacceptable. She wants to be first on that airplane. We are in America, after all. I've never seen people fight over wanting to be on the airplane first. 30 minutes prior to boarding, everybody's already lined up, ready to go. She wants to be first for the Biscoffs before they're all gone. Who took my Biscoffs? It might be Brittany. Brittany's already on board. She's the lead flight attendant. Not a fan of regional jets, but after seeing you fly this thing, I may end up picking up after all. It does look sexy. Dude, it's so good, Eric. It's so good now, man. You know me, I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. This is, I mean, just think about it. We hand flew the approach from 10 miles out. That would not be possible in the earlier versions of this aircraft. It would just be all over the place. You'd be fighting the airplane from the second you took control to the second you touch down. Now you hand fly it, it's just a dream. It literally flies just as well as the PMDGs, the Phoenix, the iFlies. It really is a treat to fly now. "30 minutes on the ground after Jackson after pushback, just got out of there. Sheesh. How do you get the passengers to walk to the plane?" This is an add-on called GSX. You can put exclamation point GSX in chat. At least the view is good. Hell yeah, it is. Gorgeous. But when you board the plane, they come in buses. So you're going to want to get custom profiles for the airports you're flying into. You're going to want to go to FSLTL. The CRJ is a Hans Hartmann plane. Correct. Love to see you in 2024. We'll do it eventually, man. Like I said, after Sim Update 3 goes public, we'll most likely jump back in and take a look, see how things have changed. Oh, look at that rocket ship out of there. Hello?
Davis Everett asked me, why won't Kyle shut the fuck up about how he likes the CRJ aircraft now? My God, wrap it up already. Oh, sweet swamp juice. Kyle's on another CRJ rant. That limp noodle might as well marry the damn plane if he loves it so much. It's always CRJ this and CRJ that. Get a grip, Kyle. Nobody cares about your love affair with a flying tin can.
Dude. These fucking Tangia donations are so good, man. Davis, thank you, buddy. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you for the continued support, sir. That was a good one. Get a grip, you glazer. Always glazing. That was a good one, Davis. Very good. Very well done, sir. Touche to you. You did good. You did very good. Who left their grandpa at the gate? Look at this guy. He's in no rush. He's like, y'all are waiting for me. Have you considered starting a new career mode in 2024? Not really, man. I think I kind of did everything that I wanted to do with career mode. It got pretty stale pretty quick. Pretty quick. Someone just put a crater in the ground. You got to remember, this airport's at like 6,500 feet as well. It's up there in elevation. Just got done plane spotting by the pier in Myrtle Beach National Park. Very cool. You should race through career mode like Joe B did. Yeah, apparently. Although Joe B's all about the iFly right now. I think he's flying with us today. He was on the first leg. I don't know if he's flying back. Was that Dan I just saw aboard the plane? Correct. Keeping everybody behind, slowing us all down. Bad boy Mr. Barry. Do you know why? Because he didn't give me the PMDG pen. Now he's making us all suffer. Here come the baggage, chat. Mr. Holder. 9 months. Appreciate you, man. Says, Cap, question for you. What hardware are you most impressed with at the Expo, and what disappointed you? I don't think anything disappointed me, Mr. Holder. The thing that I'm probably looking most forward to is the Wind Wing Tiller, man. I know it sounds crazy, Like, I already have everything else that I need. I have FMCs, throttles, joysticks, yokes, radio panels, autopilot panels. That tiller is... That's like the one thing I'm missing in my setup, man. Like, that's the thing I'm most excited for. Thank you for 9 months, Mr. Holder. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge enough floaties to you, my man. Almost closing in on 1 year. Nice, P-Thibs. Where's this Delta going? He pull a 360? Oh, he's bouncing. Wish they would make a 777 tiller? Ah. I mean, I'm fine. Ooh, nice departure. I'm fine with a universal tiller, to be honest with you. Brian, huge no floaties to you, my man. 13 months. Thank you very much for the continued support, sir. Appreciate you as always, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did Thrustmaster give any hints on what hardware they have cooking for Flight Sim? Nope, they didn't give me anything. Didn't give me nothing. He landed, he vacated early? Jesus, no kidding. Holy. Would you smash on the brakes?
Delta 1464, contact departure now 125157.
Had a rocket ship take off. Toga out of K-Jack was the 319 taken off 5 minutes ago. Nice. Yeah, we've just been seeing a steady stream of airplanes lift off. Probably the busiest K-Jack has been all year. Dude, I wasn't, like, I mean, I guess I knew there would be a lot of people wanting to join on today's flight, but I didn't think it would be this many. We were fully packed. Surprised we even got a parking spot. Just landed from a 12-hour flight in a 707. Jeez. It's a long one, dude. A very long one. I take back when I said the Congo line is small. Yeah. Just a little bit. It's bigger than we all thought. Just a tad. Just a tad busier. Someone's going to Chicago. Sheesh. Almost 4 hours into Singapore to New York. Yeah, only another 16 to go. Wait. 12. 12 or 13, right? I hope you're going to sleep. That sounds like an overnight flight right there. Wake up in the morning, land, feel good. Safe travels, have a great flight. Where are you flying from and going to this morning? Travis, we left Salt Lake City. We landed in Jackson Hole, and now we're going back to Salt Lake City. About 14 left? Jesus, dude. That's wild, man. Was that a TBM that just landed? Or departing? So I missed it. Are you doing any CRJ 1000 ops? Maybe. We'll see, man. There's like only one airline, I think. Like, doesn't Iberia, aren't they like the only ones that have the 1000? So maybe next time we're flying in Spain. When do you think you would do a shared cockpit again? Probably when there's a better program than my controls out. Very buggy. Very buggy. What's for lunch? Good question. I don't know. I don't have any factor meals. I get them delivered on Monday. Not sure. Got some KD. Got some frozen pizzas. Got some Uncrustables. Is this a default livery? No. This is a Hughes off FlightSim.to. You were the TBM? Nice. Very cool. That would be an insane VATSIM event. Ultra cross the pond. I don't know if I would want to have ATC Fuber that whole time. Because that means you'd have to literally sit in the cockpit the whole time. How do you decide my flight routes? Usually I just look at flight radar and what airport have we not been to in a while? And I also take suggestions from chat. We have a full flight suggestion channel in the Discord.
read back.
Oh yeah, at 100K we're going to do it, Fuber. 100%. 100K we're doing it. Any ideas for tomorrow? Yes, Atlanta to Aspen is the plan for tomorrow. Atlanta to Aspen. Just over 3 hours in the RJ 700 tomorrow. This exact aircraft. 100K special, we're doing Singapore to JFK to Singapore. The flight monitor app that say intentions previewed at the expo would come in handy for those ultra long hauls. If you could not, you could talk to VATSIM instead of say intentions. Yeah, that'd be cool. Garuda has RJ 1000s over in Indonesia. That could be fun, actually. All right, chat. We're fully boarded. We're ready to go. Let's get it. Let's jump back down here. We're going to go to our aircraft tab. We're going to close, close, close. Beautiful. We're going to remove the chocks. Wonderful. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Wonderful. Nose right facing south. No, we want to be facing north. Correct. All right. Rest of our hydraulic pumps can go on. Seatbelt signs can go on. Red beacon light can go on. Fuel pumps can go on. And I think we have to call for a push and start. So we'll call them up. And tower, Skywest, 3693. I'd like a push back onto Alpha, please. Is that our call sign? 3693, right? Yes. Salt Lake City Center still online, so that's good.
Yeah, it's 1353, runway 19 or clear for takeoff. 19 clear for takeoff, United 1353.
Tower Skywest 3693, they can push back on Alpha, please.
Skywest 3693, ground is logged on, contact them 124.55.
2455, thanks. This guy missed all the fun. 2455. Good. Ground hello, Skywest 3693 with ATIS Alpha. Push and start on Alpha, please.
Skywest 3693. Push and start on Alpha approved. Tail south.
Push start approved, tail south. Skywest 3693, thanks. Alrighty, park brake is released. Upstairs, continuous relight is on. Window heat can go on as well. Crank up those engine start sounds. Very good. Let's spool up engine number 2. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi 3. Good. N2 percentage on the rise. Beautiful. Anything above 18%, you can introduce fuel. There's 18% intro fuel. Move it to idle. There she goes.
November 26, Lima Charlie, radio check.
November 267, Lima Charlie, 505.
These are not default sounds. No, this is the Boris AudioWorks sound pack, which is a must if you own this airplane. Alright, good start on engine numero 2. Spool up number 1. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi 3. Good. N2 percentage on the rise. Good. Again, looking for anything above 18% N2. We'll introduce fuel. There goes 18%. We'll intro fuel, and we'll move this to idle. Good. Here's a wing view. Alright, I'm an idiot and I need help. Where's the autopilot disconnect silence button? Probably hit it on your yoke, altitude leaving. If it's still screaming at you, push this button on the yoke right here, the disconnect. That should work. Alright, park brake is on. I'm going to recycle all of these again, just so I don't run into any issues. Alright, everything is engaged and on. Good. We have 2 good engines. You can go off, you can go off, you can go off. Seatbelt signs are on. Everything looks good there. Our trim value is set correctly at 6.8, correct? 6.8 is correct. Good. Let's disarm and arm these guys again. Good. And we'll go and set flaps 8 degrees for takeoff. Beautiful. And we'll do a little flight control. Good. That's the EPU spooling down that you're hearing, not an engine. Don't worry. Alright, airplane's ready to taxi. We'll let them know. Ground Skywest 3693, ready to taxi runway 19er. How are these guys vacating so early?
Skywest 3693. Hold short for a moment.
Hold short, Skywest 3693.
Texas hold ground, unit 1835 cleared Alpha 2.
1835.
Because they have what you don't, skill. It could be.
Across Alpha.
Alright, just forward bring Alpha 7 here, across Alpha unit 1835.
That was locked. Aircraft, second aircraft calling.
Manual braking plus auto brakes, true. We don't have auto brakes on this bad boy. Alright, briefing our departure, friends. We are on a heading of 192. So let's bug that up. Actually, you know what we can do?
19 taxi via Alpha.
19er via Alpha, Skywest 3693, thanks. Okay, that set, we have 16,000 as our initial climb. Good. We've got heading set as 19... No, we don't. What was it, 192? Yeah, 192 on the heading. Good. And then we'll hit that guy. Should see takeoff, takeoff. Good. V-speeds have been inserted as well, correct? 24, 24, 35, 24, 24, 33. Oh no, I think those are our old ones. There we go. We'll set those ones in now. Perfect. All right, cool. Park brake is released. Let's get our taxi going. Departure is bumpy from 9K feet. All right.
Looks like to put ourselves in queue for push and start.
It doesn't matter, anyone. Stand by for push and start.
All right. Doesn't look like we have too big of a lineup here in front of us now, so that's good. Should be a nice departure out of here, chat. Gorgeous views, obviously. How much does this cost? Lego, exclamation point aircraft in chat. I believe it's 50 USD. Did that and it didn't work. Huh. Did you try pulling this and then putting it back up again? This one, the EP disconnect? That's the one I'm using. Who's this departing? Or is he braking? Looks like he just arrived? Yeah, he just arrived. Your brakes are smoking. Apparently if you check out Contrail, Contrail has this aircraft at a really good price now.
Push and start approved. Tail south on Alpha.
Push and start approved, tail south on Alpha, Delta 91.
Brake temp. Delay departure.
We are in clear of only 19er on Alpha 1.
Aircraft calling, repeat call time.
0 on 5.
Goodbye, Jackson Hole. You have been fun.
Number 2 Romeo Fox parking via Alpha.
2 Romeo Foxtrot.
Alpha.
Dog Demon, what's up, man? Frankie is passed out with 4 toys around him. He has a Kong, a stick, his bully rope thing, and a bone.
I have your eye for clearance.
Greg, 30 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much, Greg. Incredibly kind. This is a great stream today, as usual. Thanks so much, Greg. Appreciate you, buddy. Why is, like, there smoke off everybody's airplane? Weird.
Correct.
Scenery looks so real. I'm at my parents' house. They're watching on TV. They think it's real. That's awesome, further. It's so good, dude.
After departure. Departure is going to be on 25.57, squawk 5353.
Hot brakes? That was a departure, though. Hey, very cool, Kai. Congratulations. Not smoke, maybe it's moisture? Could be, but not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day here today.
Was a little weird. Can you be 3 back, please?
20 degrees Celsius, I think it says. 28 degrees, maybe?
City Airport, Alpine for departure. 15 transition, then south, flying to the state, maintain 1,500. Expect
Chat, do we remember our taxi lights? Yes, we did. Don't let the winds fool you on departure? Nope.
Number 940, the Peteni will be back correct. Advisory taxi with information.
Jackson Hole is moister than an oyster. Jesus. Not wrong. There's the de-ice pad over to our right.
Aircraft calling, stand by. United 2430, contact tower 118.07.
Over to tower, United 24 every day. Yeah.
Skywest 3693, tower 118.07.
Tower, thanks for up and on giving us ATC. Skywest 3693. See you. Alright, 1807 for tower, and then we have our departure frequency still online, which is Salt Lake City Center, 2557. Good. Alright. I'm going to hold short of these Boeing aircraft here. Is this now the best regional airliner in Microsoft? 100%, Chase. 100%. Yeah, it would have been cool if they added that, P-Thibs. I agree. Yeah, we're going to fly the CRJ for the rest of the week. Delta 73 departing. Looks like a 900. Right, I'm going to learn from last time. Just set my park brake. Do you use the Boris sound pack? I do. Boris sounds.
125.57 for 713 to 4.
Any long hauls in the coming weeks? Next week, because we're going to be in the 350. I think next Saturday we're going to do JFK to London Heathrow in Virgin Atlantic 350. I think that's going to be the plan for next Saturday. Man, I thought today was going to be a short stream, chat, but with all the delays and
Good track 69, Jackson Tower, continue on the short runway 19 away.
I'm assuming these are going to be the only 2 legs today, chat. We have a long one tomorrow as well, so. And then we're back Monday. Monday I think we're gonna finish off the week in the RJ. I've really been enjoying my time. Maybe we have a few citations flying with you since it's coming the 10th, maybe. Yeah. Could you be tempted to do Orly to YUL on French B? That could be a fun one as well, P-Thibs. That could be a fun one. Ishan, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Boris audio work worth it for the 7.3? Yes, absolutely, Ferris. Looks like they're giving Arnav Zulu 3-4 left approach. Might be available to request the ILS. We'll do whatever. What's up, Cap? What are the noticeable differences after the update? The flight model. The flight model is completely different. The aircraft is actually flyable now. What's up, Cap? So I got that one. Newark to Munich. That'd be a good one. Lufthansa. Lufty. Good thing these are short flights and we're not burning an insane amount of fuel. It should be a fun departure as well, chat. Full toga out of here. Gonna be a rocket ship. Flying India sometime? Yes, we do need to go back do some Indian ops. Loves you pick it up, buddy. I know you aren't a bizjet guy. Also, good news, similar avionics to the 145, which should help with the dev. We'll see. It's not going to be a day one purchase for me, Davis, but we'll see. We shall see. I was going to pick it up finally for these legs, but I still got to learn it. It would have been rough learning it with all this traffic. Yeah, the thing with the RJ is it's a very hands-on airplane. So I agree with that 100%. I would agree with learning the airplane before trying to jump on the network with it. Because there are some quirks and oddities with this aircraft. Like having to switch your nav source, for example. If you want to pick up an ILS, you have to basically put yourself on a heading mode and a vertical speed mode. And then you can then switch it over to VOR1, which would be your localizer. So, yes. Fight Streamer, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Awesome recap videos as well. Hope you had a great time, man. I saw you got to fly home at least. You didn't have to go commercially, so that's always a plus, right? And you landed in Ottawa. No, auto throttle makes it kind of hard on some stars with speed restrictions. You just got to be on top of it, man. You just got, it's not hard to slow the airplane down. If you go idle thrust and throw out a little bit of speed brake, it will slow down almost all of them. Flight home was amazing, Flight Streamer. Had a great time, dude. Beautiful weather. We flew right over the Adirondacks. It was absolutely gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Are you setting your course heading during cruise? It should do it automatically crosswind. Speed brake in an RJ. Dude, look at these things. Bleep. Bleep. Look at how small they are. I'm surprised it even does anything. Bleep. Should publish the video. We will. They're not my GoPros though, Flight Streamer, so they will be. Eventually, we'll get all of those videos up. Have you taken this out yet, Flight Streamer? Since the update, can highly suggest flying this thing. This thing is so good now with the most recent update. What's up, Cap? Enjoying the flight from the Himalayas. Hey, very cool, Sean. Very cool, man. Yeah, this airplane deserves some love now, dude. It really does. It is a lot of fun to fly. You're away for the weekend? Got you.
Track 69, contact departure now 12557.
Departure 12557 for track 69.
Career track 69. What a call sign, dude. Now waiting for the ERJ to get good? Yeah, keep waiting. What's another year or two? May have missed the previous streams, but how are the stretchables in Providence compared to your usual? Not as good as it is here, Greg, but very acceptable, especially for the price. Like, I didn't have any problems. I found some really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. What really impressed me is their cartridges. Their vape pens were probably better quality than here. Deliciously tasting. Doing a flight from Honolulu to San Francisco. Nice. OMDB to EGPH Emirates. Maybe, Mohammed. Yeah, maybe, man. Obviously not going to happen this week. Probably not next week either, but if you guys you really want to see me fly a certain flight, if you jump into the Discord, throw it into the flight suggestion channel. I'm always looking at that for flights that people have suggested. Sounds like they're giving like 5 or 10 minutes between departures here, chat. It's kind of what it looks like right now. I think they're just ensuring that there's good spacing. The Blue Tulip United 777. Do they even have any of those painted that color anymore? Cap, will you be flying the FS Labs again anytime soon? Maybe next week. We'll see, Felix. I know that it got a pretty substantial update. So we'll see. Maybe next week we'll split it between the 350 and the 321 Neo. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. Separation is something only Mr. Silly would do. Hey, as long as we're not all restricted on speeds and all kinds of stuff, I'll take it. I'll take it. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Best regional jet in the sim now? 100%, Andrew. I can firmly say that and not have any issues. Oh, Henry wants to come say hi. Come on, buddy. Come say hi to chat. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Oh, Henry. You say hi to chat? Good boy. Henry is first officer today. He'll be taking care of all the radio comms. Right? Can you speak? Can you speak? Speak. He doesn't like to do it like in front of me. Can you speak? Speak. What? You have to speak. Speak. He won't do it when he's this close to me. Hide your head. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. It's such a handsome boy. You're the most handsome first officer. Yep. Yep.
Dog donated $6
My man.
Well.
Good to see you, O-Dog. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Animals in the cockpit. Hey, he's First Officer Henry. He's allowed to be here. He's got his paw like wrapped around my arm. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good boy. Okay. Can you get down? Can you get down?
Delta 1434 on 19 clear to takeoff.
Good boy. And now can you speak? Speak. Wow. Is that your radio voice? Can you whisper? We're still working on the whisper. We'll get it eventually. Good boy, Henry. Can you go lay down? Go to your bed. Look, you have 5 toys. 5 toys to play with. Good boy. You better find something you want to play with. On the career track, it was crazy bumpy going out. All right, let's see. Let's see how she goes, Mick Oatmeal. What a great call sign. That fly is so good in 2024. It was like 20 minutes ahead of you into Jackson. So nice. Can't wait for my wing stuff. Nice. Are you doing the return flight with us, Joe, or did you just do the one and done? Somebody said look behind. How many people are behind us now? There's only 3 people. When does Henry get a Brittany to play with? Soon. Got a quick question. When I engage the autopilot after takeoff, it disengages after 2 to 5 seconds. Do you maybe have an idea why this is? Are any of your controls being touched? That could do that. Went to go do some weeding. I'll probably hop in and do another flight in a few minutes. Nice. Takeoff config. Okay. The downside of being at TBM is it's slow compared to these jets, for sure. For sure.
2430, runway 19, line up and wait.
Oh, line up and wait. Remember, chat, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We've got an epic journey in the CRJ tomorrow as well. If any of you do want to join, tomorrow we're going from Atlanta to Aspen, which is a real-world Delta Connection CRJ 700 flight. So that's going to be a fun one. You're not going to want to miss that one. Into Aspen tomorrow. And I can't remember, do we have default handcrafted scenery? It's been so long since I've flown into Aspen. I think there's great default scenery, right, chat? Like really solid handcrafted scenery. Which flight controller are you using right now? I'm using the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. It's just default. Davis would know. Davis flies into Aspen.
United 2430, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
All right, sounds like they're getting everybody out now. I thought there was a payware Aspen as well, but I think just the default handcrafted is good enough. It's handcrafted and it's good? Alright, cool. I'll make sure it's updated and everything. Looking forward to getting my cockpit set up at the end of the month. Nice. Aspen, Colorado. That's a hike for the RJ? It is, yeah. What do you use for flaps on the TM Boeing throttle, since it has 2 throttles and speed brake lever? There's buttons underneath it, Joe. There's 5 programmable buttons. I have one for gear up, gear down, and then I have flaps up, flaps down.
Route Center 12557, United 2436, safety go.
Hey man, Sportsman, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. We're probably going to have another about 5 minutes of holding here. I'm actually going to get the parking brake on so I don't have to hold the brakes. Good. Cap, do we see other liveries or aircraft, or only we own the livery? No, this is model matching, so you should see everybody's livery. I think we've got a Delta. We just had a United depart out in front of us.
3693, runway 19, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 19, or Skywest 3693, thanks. Alright, park brake goes off. Let's get our landing lights on, strobe lights on, logo lights on. Takeoff config is checked and normal. Using FS traffic or just freeware? FS LTL, which is freeware. Today must not be your day on VATSIM. Why? I mean, it's busy. Hey, dude, listen, I don't mind the traffic. I would rather have this many people flying with us than just flying into, like, quiet, you know, airport with nothing going on. Starting to run out of Biscoffs back here with all these delays. Only so many could be loaded. Don't worry, we're airborne here in a sec. We got our lineup. We're going to be ready to go in a second. We're blasting out of here as well, chat. Don't forget, full toga takeoff. No flex today on this bad boy. Yeah, this is a lot more realistic, exactly. Maybe it's a little bit excessive sometimes waiting, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
Yeah, 3693, runway 19 clear for takeoff.
Runway 19 clear for takeoff. Skywest 3693, thanks. Alright, friends, yoke cam goes on, sounds go up. Y'all ready to go? Let's do it, amigos. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. And we're shoving all the way forward. Nose down on the yoke. Let's go flying. Max toga. Power is set. Airspeed is alive. Oh, already a lot of left rudder here. There's 80 knots. We're neutral. There's V1 rotate. Nice and smooth. Let it lift. There she goes. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful. We will go speed hold. Heading mode. Good.
That was 3693, contact departure now 1
departure 12557. Thanks for ATC. Appreciate it, man. We'll see you soon. Skywest 3693. What a beauty. Climbing like a damn rocket ship. Right, over to departure. I want to try and pull the power back to climb. There we go, beautiful. Climb power is in. Bring that nose over gently. Sólríkt, hello, Skywest 3693 off runway 19 in Jackson Hole, 8,900 climbing.
Star 3693 Sólríkt, hello, recycle transponder 45324.
5324 should be, oh, hold on, I think it's a bug with this. You should see us now. Alright, we're going to increase our speed 240.
3693, thanks. Radar contact, climb maintain, level 280.
Climb maintain 280, Skywest 3693, thanks. Alright, speed 240, and we're cleared up to 280. Beautiful. There's 10,000 feet, so I'm going to really push that nose over. We're going to gain some speed now. Remember, the airport elevation here is 6,500 feet, so... Alright, let's go. Speed check, flaps 1.
Salt Lake Center 1005 has information Zulu as well.
Keep a very subtle climb going on this. Not too bumpy, to be honest with you. A little bit bumpy, nothing too crazy. The wind keeps wanting to roll us to the left a little bit. Alrighty, in speed check, flaps are clean. And we're going to bug up 290 knots on our climb.
Delta 37.
Go 290. Good.
Verified direct Brigham City VOR.
Was that for me?
Negative, we were told to run 1 knot.
I think that was for me. I think we're supposed to proceed direct to kick me as well.
Direct Brigham City.
We'll execute that, and then we'll go nav track.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Hotel Oscar.
It's me. Thanks for a subscription, man. Welcome aboard. 10 months. Thank you, buddy. Very, very kind. Appreciate the support, sir. Thank you so much. God, I still can't get over how well this thing flies now. Quit glazing, Cap. Quit glazing. Right, 13,000 feet. Let's go autopilot 1 on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Very nice. Try and get you some wing views here of us climbing out. Jackson's Hole.
Maintain 13,000. Expect 5380.
The elevation is crazy. It's so cool. Probably should have turned on the terrain radar again. Radar on. Go. Good. Very good, very good. Now we lead a similar update to the E-Jets. Yeah, well.
Is correct. You can expect runway.
We'll see.
25 there.
We'll see, man.
Departure. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
I will expect runway 27 and call you for taxi.
All right, we're climbing. We're good. 15,000 feet and going. Beautiful.
35.5.
Chrono, it does it automatically in this airplane. So 4 minutes. As soon as your wheels lift off, it does the chrono automatically for you. Pretty smart. Is Volo marshmallow milk? Yeah, it's good. That's a good one. You've had that one before, Bob. I've brought it over multiple times. Multiple times. All right, reversers are off. Lights are off. Seatbelt signs can go auto. Good. Good, good, good.
1536 Center. Hello.
Where scenery is this? This is Jackson Hole,
Recycle transponder.
Utah. You can put exclamation point scenery in chat. Lil Volos though, not regular. Oh, it's probably just small buds. I would stay away. I would stay away. I'm not a fan of the little buds. Barrow, 2992, 18,000 feet. Good, up into the flight levels. So when I blast the Hall of Amsterdam tomorrow on the Max Toga on the 777 Rolls-Royce engines? Sure.
Delta 981 Sólríkt Center. Hello, welcome. Climb maintain level 280.
Mentha 5283, Delta 9, Wickens.
Looks like we've got
Delta
Salt Lake
14, excuse me, Delta
approach
14,
and tower
34,
online.
Cross
Nice.
Carter and maintain 5190, you can expect 34 left.
Across Carter at maintain level 19, so expect 34 left, 40.
Delta 2817, leave my airspace. The outside is off my radar service.
Henry.
Change those two advisory. Have the one.
I hear you. What are you doing?
Spirit Wings 300, you here?
Lay down in your bed, you butthead.
Spirit 300, we're here with you.
Spirit Wangs.
Thanks. Climb maintain flight. Public Center, hello. Climb maintain flight 320.
Climb maintain flight
Views are incredible, chat.
300.
Beautiful, beautiful views.
Southwest 1005, cross Nebo and maintain 15,000. Salt Lake altimeter 3012. You can expect 35.
Across Nebo at 15,000, 3012, and altimeter expect.
The sounds on this aircraft are so good with the Boris pack. All right, looking good, chat. FMS1, climb 290, 280 is in. We're passing, coming up on 22,000 feet. I'm not quite sure what the VNAV is trying to do. I think it's being a little bit weird, but we're not going to worry about that. We will have a look-see at the restrictions coming in. I don't know why it's not pulling up the arrival. Star. Pin. Good. Alright, so we're coming in from Jackson Hole. We've got, oh, because it's just above 14 at Brigham. 14, 14, 11, 11. We have a hard restriction 11 at Ante. Wonder if the aircraft has that. Hard restriction Ante at 11. Yes, it does. Okay. That's fine then. Hopefully it figures itself out. Should be good. Weird question. What's your favorite movie? Probably Goodfellas. Probably my favorite movie of all time. Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah. Captain Goddamn Canada.
It's me.
Nothing like a good blasting out of Jackson's Hole on this fine Saturday afternoon.
Huge no floaties to you too, Bostons. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Henry. It's that time of the day where Henry starts getting, he needs to go for his afternoon WALK.
Contact Salt Lake approach 135.5. Good day.
Yeah, you do.
Over Salt Lake approach 1355 for track 69 feet.
35.5 will be our next frequency chat, so we'll get that bugged in.
Spirit 300, could we divert to San Francisco?
Oh. Diversion.
Spirit 300, Roger, verify you want to go to...
Isn't Jackson Hole in Wyoming? I think it's in Utah.
I want to go to San Francisco.
Chat. Craig. I thought Jackson Hole was in Utah. It might be into Wyoming. If I get a Wasm crash tomorrow in the 350, it goes in the waste bin. Oh no. It is in Wyoming? Interesting.
320.
Huh. Oh, see, that chat, see, it's Joe B's fault. It's not my fault. Joe B and I had this conversation last night. So, really, it's Joe B's fault, because Joe B's like, no, it's in Utah. I also thought it was in Wyoming.
Diamond 5 arrival.
Bad boy, Joe B. Bad boy.
Wait, could you type the waypoint in the chat? I can't find it.
I'll own that one. It's in Florida, chat. We're in Florida, okay? We're in the Everglades. Shh. Everybody close your eyes. We'll just pretend. It's in Detroit. Nice.
Sub 981, cross Carter at
Very
maintain
nice.
1990, Salt Lake is landing north. Excuse me, you can expect 34 left.
Gab Diaz, what's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back. Hope you're well, dude. We're doing a 350 long haul next week. Yes, JFK to London Heathrow is the plan.
36,
Virgin Atlantic.
Carter at maintain
350.
Expect 34 left.
Wait, this isn't Texas? Correct. I thought we were in Arkansas. Arkansas. Oh, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Fat fingering all the buttons today. Alright, we're approaching 28,000 feet. Beautiful. Top of descent is showing like 50 miles off our nose. I don't... The VNAV seems to be a little bit borked.
Who's that?
We're not going to pay attention to that.
November 940.
We're going to pull the throttles back here. We want to aim for about Mach 7.6 again on the cruise, somewhere in and around there. Got a 40 knot headwind as well, so our ground speed's a little bit slow. But about Mach 0.76 on the cruise should be good. Next to Mount Trashmore. Is it really? Is that where this is out here?
So the 1474, you on your way down?
Is the CRJ worth the money? Yes. I can confidently say that this airplane is worth the money now. Yes. Yes, I can. Love the little 700 as well. So nice. That's a nice thumbnail for tomorrow, right, chat?
Runways 35 and 5.
We'll see if we can get another one, but that was a pretty nice thumbnail. All right. Stretch it out, chat. You know what to do. You know what to do. Once we get to cruise, time to stretch. Jesus. We've been airborne for 12 minutes. And we're already planning descent.
Also calling.
That's Giant 69, flight level 1900, climbing 230.
And Giant 69, thanks, climbing 10 level 290.
I'm gonna hop off here and prepare my long haul for tomorrow, so see you next week. Sounds good, man. Simbrief gave you a cruise of flight level 300. Yeah, that would be tough. I mean, I guess it depends what airplane you're in. Some are going to climb a little bit better, right? Alright, there's Mach 7.7. We really don't want to go faster than that on this leg. You should be good. Oh, and a TBM. Maybe. Happy Saturday, Captain. Hope all is well in the sim, or in your world. Thank you, Captain Jack. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. All is well over here, my friend. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Dual wing engine startup tomorrow? Not possible.
Who is that calling?
Calgary trip is over. On your way back to Toronto on a WestJet Max 8. First time flying on a Max. Nice. Enjoy, dude. You're so quiet. You'll enjoy it. Work is non-stop this summer. Not much time for sim or streaming. Damn. Hey, busy is good, though. Busy means you're staying out of trouble. Usually. That's what that means.
November 940 Delta Tango. Say your request again. Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Sitting up for flight back to K-Jack. Didn't like my first landing. Nice. I think this is the only... I think we're just going to finish off with this leg today, most likely. Henry's already starting to get a little... be a little butthead. Hey, Gap, ask the ground controller, do you use any sound packs for the 777? No, I do not.
United...
oh, asked in general, chat, sorry. I do not use any sound packs, no. The new sounds on the PMDG are really good.
320 for United 396.
Number 940 Delta Tango, maintain flight level 200 for traffic.
I'm getting flight level 200 for traffic, ABM still nothing.
Alright, he should clear us down to 14,000, or he's just going to clear us on the Carter 1 arrival. But we're looking at top of descent in about 30 miles. I'm kind of scared to use VNAV. I think I'm going to use vertical speed. We'll just plan it that way.
2096 traffic is at 12 o'clock and here,
God, that looks
8
good,
miles. Out of flight level 180 for flight level 200.
You have an engine view window seat? Ah, you're set, dude.
For 2096.
It's going to be a good one.
United 2096, turn right 15 degrees vectors for sequence. You're going to climb over the top of them. Delta 1474, contact Sólríkt approach 135.5, have a good day.
Over approach for 14.
Salt Lake City Center, Delta 2874, 17,000 for flight level 230.
Delta 2874, Salt Lake Center, hello, welcome, climb maintain flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Delta 2874.
Kiddo in the control station. What's the VNAV window say at this rate? Is it blank? No, it's not blank, but it's just saying you should descend at 1,500 feet per minute right now. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'll just use that in vertical speed.
United 2096, best rate for flight level 210.
Alright, we'll stop at flight level 210 for 2096.
United 2096, you can expect direct Brigham City once you're clear of the traffic here.
Roger.
Center Outback 835, holding short of runway 27, ready to depart sequence.
Is your cruise right? Yeah, it was 280. Great news, Dad. Kimbo is making me a grilled cheese. Nice. Can she make me one, too? I would crush a grilled cheese right now.
Thank you. Wind is 26014, gust 22, runway 276, takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Outback 875.
Number 15 Oscar Romeo, you can expect the visual approach today into Great Falls. You want the visual approach runway 2, or do you want, it looks like it's a crosswind there. Do you want 2, or do you want 20? Actually, that's a dumb question. You can expect runway 20.
The 15 Oscar Romeo, please verify that the arrival is at Great Falls.
Yeah, you can expect runway, November 15 Oscar Romeo, you can expect the visual approach runway 21.
Alright, expect a visual approach runway 21.
Alright, we're at our top of descent now. He doesn't give it to us in 2 minutes, we'll call.
Excuse me, November 940 Delta Tango climbing.
Have you tried out a Pilot's Life Chapter 2? I have not. No.
710 for over 260, November 940 Delta Tango.
Public Center, November 70, this is Tail Bravo flight level 370.
I'd crush a grilled cheese too right now, yes. Salt Lake City Center, Skywest 3693, we're showing ready for descent, please.
Skywest 3693, I should have given you that to you already. Cross Carter and maintain level 190.
Carter 190, thanks. Skywest 3693. Alright, we didn't get that, but that's fine. We'll go vertical speed and we'll start sending her down. We're going to go pull the power. And we'll go...
3693, you can expect 34 left.
We'll expect 34 left. Thanks, Skywest 3693. Alright, well, we're down to 19. We're using vertical speed, 2,000 feet per minute. Need to be a little bit more on that. We'll go about 2,500 feet per minute, just initially to get us down.
9442, contact Oakland Center 132.
Would you like to corn chowder? Corn chowder? I don't know if I've ever had corn chowder.
American 1536, Oakland Center 132.2, every day.
Pilots Life Chopper 2 literally gives you a job at a virtual airline and gives you a schedule every week. It's pretty cool. I don't know if that would work for me as a streamer. But, yeah. Could be fun for sure. We'll give them a little bit of a better descent.
Skywest 3693, contact Solar, approach 135.5, have a good day.
35.5, thanks for TC, man. Have a great day as well. Skywest 3693. Alright, approach is on 35.5. Good. And we've got tower on 1905. Let's go ahead and plug that. We'll just, hold on. We'll just grab the ATIS quickly. So we have ATIS Zulu. Solid approach, good afternoon. Skywest 3693, flight level 240, descending 190. We have ATIS Zulu.
Yeah, with 3693, Salt Lake approach, descend via Carter 1, Arnav Zulu, runway 34 left today.
Carter 1, Arnav Zulu, 34 left. Skywest 3693. Alright, so the Carter takes us down to 11. We need to be at 11. We can chill on that descent rate a little bit. We'll go back to like 2,000 feet per minute. That should be good. We'll increase the power just a little bit. Good. And then we'll reprogram this bad boy. So, arrivals. They gave us the Arnav... What did he say? Arnav Zulu? I think. 3-4 left, right? Arnav Zulu, 3-4 left. All of that looks good. We'll execute that. Alright. Don't do anything stupid, airplane. We should be direct set, which we are, but we need to be at that one. Execute that. There we go. That now looks good. And we are doing very well. I'm going to throw this onto VNAV descent now, because we're looking great. We're bang on profile. Everything is Gucci.
Southwest 1005, back wind cleared on Yankee.
Everything is good. And then we will brief ourselves.
Yankee 34 right approach,
flights, we will change this. We're going to go Arnav Zulu, 3-4 left. And I'm assuming we're going to take it from final? Okay, let's see the Arnav Zulu 3-4 left. What does it do? So from Pefno, we make the turn. Let me see if I can redo this. From Pefno. Does it give me that option? Arnav Zulu 3-4 left. Arnav Zulu 3-4 left. I just see from there and from there. So no, we're fine then. Okay, never mind. Pop that up. Alright, minimums 261. We'll set that. 261 on the decision height. 261 is good. And what is our altimeter coming back into here? Salt Lake weather showing 3012. I'm going to set that now so I can forget it. 3012. Close enough anyways to 18,000. Good. Alright, cool. Currently flying Vancouver to IH. Just heard your voice on Salt Lake City Center. Knew it was you. Hey, Bag. What's up, my man? Good to see you, dude.
Tower 109.05.
Alright, we have to get that in as well.
At flag tower 119.05 for track
05. Good. And then we need our... Do we have any restrictions?
1005 at Shovel, contact tower 119.05.
No restrictions. Alright.
At Shovel, contact tower 119.05, southwest 1005.
Good. Are the cams for this bird on the Discord? Yes, they should be. You're probably going to have to scroll up because this was one of the first like payware airplanes we had for Microsoft, but yes, there should be cameras. Should be cams for you. Do you think the ATR will get updated too? Hopefully. I don't know. I do not know. Do I use chase plane? I do not use chase plane, no. Something I've considered, though. But currently, no, I do not use chase plane.
Delta 1474, maintain 210 knots.
Maintain 210 knots, 1474.
I don't think so, Simmer Singh. Nah, man. We're just going to wrap it up after this one. You know, thankfully we had a bunch of traffic, but it also would probably add another hour and a half. We have a long one tomorrow as well, so. JJ, my man, 28 months. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the continued support, sir. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties to you, JJ. 28 months. Thank you, buddy. Extremely kind. Extremely kind. Alright, let's get declined. Yep, declined. That's good, that's good. We're descending through 14.5 now. That's all good there. We've got the RNAV plugged in, so we're looking good. What is our altitude on the RNAV? We need to 6,100 feet at flag. Alright, cool. Very kind of you. Sometimes I can't spoke.
Solid departure, Yukon 27 to 6,500, climbing at 9,000.
Yukon 27, select departure, radar contact, resume normal speed, climb, maintain.
You're going to fly the FS Labs 321 Neo soon. We've already done it, Hussein. Maybe next week we'll get into it. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how I'm feeling, we'll see how the plane treats me.
And Delta 1474, after cleared on Zulu, runway 34 left, forgot if I gave it to you already.
That's true, cleared on Zulu 34 left, Delta 1474.
I think we're just going to hand fly this approach again, chat. Might as well. Do you like the FS Labs? I've heard very mixed things about it. I would probably fall into that mixed reviews as well, JJ. I like the system depth. I like some of the stuff that they've done with like the ACARs and the GSX integration. But I still have some questions about some other things.
Clear to direct corner, Yukon 27.
Alright, I'm slowing us down to 240 now. We have the restriction at 1,000. It's looking like we have a discontinuity, which we shouldn't have. After Syrup, we should be direct Hepso. So it should be Syrup and then Hepso. I hope this doesn't mess it up. Execute. Then from Hepso to flag. Execute, and we need to delete that vector and execute.
Did you copy any of that?
Good.
Oh, sorry about that. I did copy.
All right. That's how it should look. Oh, after Syrup, it should be Pefno. Hold on. Gotta watch my speed. Okay, we're good. Pefno.
Sorry about that. I'm going to fly level 230.
Into the...
Skywest, 36
Cancel.
and 93, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Skywest, 3693. Alright, 210 on the speed is what he's asking, so that's perfect. We'll keep her slowing down. Good. Right, I'm just going to remember to go heading. I'm just going to fly this visually, I think. Late check-in, how's it going, Cap? Good, Ian. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. All is well over here, man. Cap, is the 700 or the 900 variant? This is the 700. This is the 7. The small boy. Small boy. There's the airport, chat. Salt Lake City. We've got a little bit of a long taxi when we get down as well.
Yukon 27, contact center 125.57.
Order 125.257. Thanks.
Alright, I'm staying on heading mode now. because we want to go through Syrup and then make the left turn.
Sally departures, Southwest 485, 578,
Pardon me. VAP speed is going to be 130 knots once again. Good.
3693 at Syrup, cleared on Zulu, runway 34 left approach.
I've been flying so far so good. I even released a Spirit livery if you want to fly that. They do more fuel weight and balance in the EFB instead of being in the MiG-2. There you go, Hussein. Very cool.
Skywest 3693 at Syrup, cleared on Zulu, runway 34 left approach.
At Syrup, clear to Arnav Zulu 34 left approach. Skywest 3693. Alrighty, so that means we can start our descent down to 7,900.
485 radar contact to maintain 9,000.
We'll put 8,000 in. We will go vertical speed and we'll descend at about 1,000 feet per minute. Oh, I need to take that off. Vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute.
109.205.
There we go. We'll pull the power back a little bit. Good.
And southwest 485, turn left heading 260 when able, clear direct to Dirch.
All right, so that's good. And then essentially what we're doing right now is we're flying this path, and then we'll make a left turn down in direct Hepso. So we're good with that. Speed's good. I'll go back to idle. Doink, what's up, my man? Gotta do some breeze ops and PVU when the 220 drops? Yes.
2 o'clock, 2 miles westbound at 10,000.
I concur, sir. I concur. This plane can't do RMP, just a heads up, not sure if that's what you're trying to do. Yes.
Climb maintain 15,000.
Doesn't like it.
Direct to Dirch.
I thought the RJs can do RNAVs in real life. Pretty sure they can. Alright, lights are on, seatbelt signs are on, everybody's seated and ready to go. Let's arm our reversers. Good. Speed's getting a little bit away from us, so we're going to go flaps 1. That's going to help with our descent. We are now, if you look at our thing, we're now going to proceed direct Hepso. So I'm going to go direct Hepso. Execute, I think. Maybe. Let's see how this works. Nav. Yes. Good. Alright. Direct Hepsu. Bring my speed back down to 190. Can chill on that descent rate. About 1,000 feet per minute. Should be good. And we can take this all the way down to 6,100. 6,100 is where we're going to, chat. Beautiful. Keep that descent going.
69, Salt Lake approach, Salt Lake departure, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 230, keep the speed restriction for now.
James, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard.
240, is that correct?
Paper, and climb maintain, flight level 230.
Up to 230.
We make it work, chat. We make it work. We're bang on path as well. We're actually looking really good right now. Looking really good. They can do RNAV, only just not RNPs. Got you. Okay. That makes sense. We're actually not too bad. Like, if you look at, like, the chart, we're essentially doing it. Now, we manually had to do it, but we're essentially doing it, chat. So, not too much to worry about there. Sync up our heading. Altitude looks good. Speed looks good. I'm very happy with everything that's happening on this approach right now, chat. Let's bring that speed back. We'll aim for about 180. We'll go flaps 8 degrees. That'll really help maintain the speed.
21 handoffs to get you higher.
Airport's in front of us.
Delta 981 main, at Syrup, cleared on Zulu, runway 34 left approach.
At Syrup, cleared on Zulu, 34 left approach, Delta 981.
Postman 69, clear direct rugged.
Direct rugged.
Beautiful. And we're approaching 6,900 feet, so joystick cam's going to go on. I'm going to manually fly the approach. It says that there's traffic, but I'm not too concerned about that. I think we're okay. My airplane.
After 1,000.
Good. And still a little bit out, but we can drop the gear here soon.
3693, maintain 180 knots for greater till flag at flag, contact tower 119.05.
All right, 180 till flag at flag. We'll contact tower on 1905. Thanks for ATC, man. Great job. We'll see you soon. Skywest 3693. All right, tower is on. Good. 180 till flag. We're looking good. Turn those sounds up for you now as well. We got to get our recording going here, chat. Record. Good. All right, everything is done. There's flag. So let's go gear down. We'll start reducing the final approach speed, which is going to be 130 knots. We'll set that. Beautiful. And we're over to tower now. We'll let tower know. Tower, hello, Skywest 3693, RNAV Zulu 34 left.
Skywest.
Speed check, flaps 20.
Salt Lake City Tower, continue.
Continue, Skywest 3693.
Delta 1088. On departure, fly heading 280, winds 33010, gust 16,
God, dude.
runway 34 left.
Hand flying this thing now is so much fun.
Takeoff, heading 280, 34 left, Delta 1088.
I feel like I've got it trimmed perfectly as well right now. Alrighty, speed check, flaps full, increase a little bit of power.
Winds 33010, gust 16. Runway 34 left, clear to land. Traffic will depart prior to your arrival.
Alright, 34 left, clear to land. Skywest 3693. Hopefully no go-arounds. Thousand feet.
1,000.
Checked and set, ready to go, friends. What a beautiful approach, man. I'm gonna kill the flight directors here as well. A little bit annoying. Winds are blowing out of the left slightly. Actually, really pushing us now.
Delta 1088, contact departure now, 135.5. Have a great flight.
Departure Delta 1088, no floaty. See ya.
400.
Three red, one white. We're looking good. We should get our landing clearance here in a second.
Minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
200. Minimums.
Well, we're going to land anyways.
100. Minimums. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Just hold it, chat. Hold it. Beautiful. Nose down gently. Into the wind a little bit. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Good. Onto the brakes. There's 70 knots. Reversers are stowed, and we'll make it over here to the right.
93, welcome to Salt Lake City. Right when able, taxi the terminal via Bravo.
Right when able, terminal via Bravo. Skywest 3693. Thanks. Got a paper and a pen. We'll just pretend he cleared us. No problem. Alright, he said taxi to terminal via Bravo. Pull that open here. Go to our airport. He said Bravo. We have to go all the way to the east side, though. I guess we'll just shoot down this line right here.
Crew Trek 69er, cross runway 34 right at Hotel 1. Continue taxi via Mike. Hold short runway 32.
We'll go this way. I don't see any traffic. There is some traffic over there.
Cross the 34 right at Hotel
Alrighty, landing lights are off, taxi lights are on, strobe lights off, EPU power is on. We'll clean up the ground spoilers. Beautiful. He did give us landing clearance? Oh wait, you're right. He said cleared to land, one departure before your arrival. You are correct. I do remember that now. Terrain radar off. cool. We're going all the way down here to the other side. We're going to Alpha 32 is our gate today. Alpha 32, where we started the day. No. Should pop open Skywest. Good. Yeah, landing clearance here. Good. Hey. No number for me to call today, chat. No number. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so and you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're not even at 200 likes on today's live stream. I feel like we should definitely be above 200 likes. That was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. Some Salt Lake to Jackson Hole turns in the beautiful Delta Connection RJ 700. Possible pilot deviation? Nope. Not on me. We win. I do not, James, no. No VNAV, how do you know the descent path? There was a VNAV, B-West. It was just a little wonky sometimes after you do a turnaround. Thinking of getting the CRJ from Aerosoft, but I'm worried about flying it with no auto thrust. It's difficult to maintain speed. You get used to it. At first it might be a little bit difficult, but you'll get used to it pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Alright, we're going to make a right turn on Gulf, and then we're going in at 1 East North.
Continue taxi.
Give you landing clearance and you read it back. Cap is smoking that good stuff today. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Continue the G around.
Not wrong at all. Mr. Henry's here. He's ready for his walkies.
Cross 3235 on my.
He's ready,
Chat. To the GA ramp on Kilo for track 69.
No, I'm not much of a GA flyer, dude. Although, Microsoft 2024, the GA flying is much better. So maybe I will become a GA flyer. Boom, boom. Welcome back, man. Hope you're well. Alright, we'll stop our recording so we'll be able to watch that replay, chat. Very smooth approach. No complaints at all about that one. Got a little bit low on the glide slope towards the end, but I think we were just too concerned about if we got clearance or not. Alright, this should be our right turn onto Gulf. Got a Delta plane parked up over here. Lots of Deltas. Hey, what is that? And how did you get that? Where did you find that? What is it? How? How and where did you find that? This dog, man, I'm telling you, dude. Don't chew that. I don't even know what it is. It's like a string or a rope. How, Henry? How? Flaps? Get ready to get the flaps up. You find more coupons? No, he has a rope. Give me a second. I got to get that away from him.
Delta 9D3 Kilo, Salt Lake Tower, go ahead.
So please get our permission to our destination via confirmation alpha.
Delta 93 Kilo, expect DDC. Thanks for Kilo.
It's a literal rope. He must have been hiding it somewhere. No, that's going to be it for us today, man. No more returns.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo.
That is it for us today.
Right when able, taxi terminal via Bravo, Delta 9 able.
Make sure we're not getting in the way of anybody. Those guys have already pushed back, so we're going to go to the second one over here. We're going to go at 1 East South entrance, which is right here. While we're doing this, we'll spool up the APU. Actually, no, we don't even need the APU. Never mind. Because, actually, yeah, we'll start the APU. Fuck it, whatever. Beauty. The 2 Deltas going out, the 319s.
Tower, Delta,
Gotta do more CRJ flights. All the crap boxes call me for some reason. Not anymore. 24 is dropping the ball on everything now. Nah, the flight model is still so much better, man. Flight model is still very much better, especially for GA stuff.
Taxi via hotel. Advise you have ATIS information Alpha on board.
We have Alpha, runway 3 for right, taxi via hotel, Delta 1052.
Alrighty, here's our stand right here, friends. Alpha 32.
Alpha 12, or taxi runway 3 for left Alpha.
What a beautiful day of flying. Great flights as always, Cap. Thanks again. Off to watch the Jays going for 7 in a row. Damn, they've been on fire, dude. They won 4 in a row against the Yankees. Crazy.
34 left, via Alpha, Delta 1456.
Alrighty, friends. Looking good.
Delta 320, I'm gonna disconnect. I'm having some troubles with my autopilot here.
Uh-oh.
Roger, thank you.
That's never fun.
Delta 1466, caution.
Alrighty. And we're getting the stop. Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes about sense. Park brake is on. Upstairs, EPU is on. Let's go. Engine number 1 off. Engine number 2 off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Salt Lake City. Let's go and request deboarding. There goes the jet bridge. Beautiful. We'll jump over here. We'll go to aircraft. Chocks are in. We'll open up the doors. Good. Let's do an actual shutdown. So off, off, off. Good. And then those can go off. Those can go. I thought we had those on. Those can go off. Those can go off. Seatbelt signs and no smoking can go off. Emergency lights can go off. And beacon light can go off. Beautiful. Very nicely done, my friends. A beautiful day flying the RJ 700. Some great landings today as well. I feel that that last landing was even better than the first one. But some good landings today, chat. Some real good landings. And that's going to set us up beautifully for tomorrow's live stream. If you didn't know, we're doing one of the world's longest RJ 700 flights tomorrow. We're going Atlanta to Aspen. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. I cannot remember the last time we've flown into Aspen. Does anybody remember the last time? I feel like it's been years since we've flown into Aspen. So it should be a good one. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a 121 on that landing. What did G's give us? G's gave us a 140 something, didn't it? Yeah, 143. Regardless. Beautiful landings, chat. Very, very beautiful. Had a guest over for the holidays, and the lady is at work today. Great day for flying, but it means it's time to start cleaning the apartment, unfortunately. At least if not, one at work. See ya. Take care, 3 Romeo Ski. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside. We're going to restart that. We're going to come down here. We're going to close all those doors again. We're going to disconnect from the VATSIM network. We'll close that. Good. We'll close that. We don't need that anymore. Good. That's all set. That's all done. Let's go to here, and we're going to remove the chocks, and we're going to panel state, and we're going to go ready for taxi. Good. And then we'll put our flaps all the way full, and then give this a second to power itself up, and then we'll watch the replay, friends. We'll go upstairs. We'll make sure that all of those are on. We had those lights like that. That's how we had that. These can go on. These can go on. That can go to arm. That's good. And all of that looks good. And then we had these guys on and like that. Beautiful. All right, cool. Give it a second here for the aircraft to spool up again. And then we'll go and watch the replay, friends. We shall watch the replay. What do you have now? What the fuck, dude? This is what he had. I don't... Where did you find this? Where? Where did you find it? Unless you destroyed something over there and I didn't see it, which he might have. He will literally eat pillows. And it looks like that's what he has. I see a bunch of pillow fluff over there. Are you dissecting the pillows, or did you get into a toy? He might have killed one of his toys. This guy, man. Thoughts on the Aerosoft 340-600? I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not much of a 340 guy, Craig. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but I don't know, man. I'm not much of a 340 guy. I guess we'll have to wait and see, dude. We will have to wait and see. At least it's not going to be... It's It's not going to be their systems. It's going to be... Oh, wait, this is the bug, I think somebody was saying. It's not going to be their system, so hopefully it'll be pretty good. All right, let's hit the replay button. We'll pause the replay. We'll bring this all the way forward. We'll go to, like, right about there. Should be good. We'll resume the replay. Let's jump outside. Let's see how this looks from this angle here, my friends. Henry, come here, please. Oh, you're right here. Never mind. Stay there. Stay there. Lay down. Lay down. No, come here. Down. Down. Yeah, you stay right here so I can keep an eye on you. I'd like to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this is impossible. I say it every single stream, but I truly do mean it. You guys allow me to do this full time, and you guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you, everybody, for all the donations today, all the gifted memberships, all the likes, all the subscriptions. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support of this channel. To everybody else who cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates through smashing down the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling on VATSIM, just hanging out in chat, enjoying the flight sim community for what it is, I want to thank you guys just as much as well. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. It is truly incredible. That was a beautiful landing, chat. I will take that 10 out of 10 every time I fly this airplane. If I can get landings like that, I am a happy boy. That was a great landing. I'll give it to you from this angle over here as well. You know the plan tomorrow. Again, we're going to be doing one of the world's longest CRJ 700 flights tomorrow. We're going from Atlanta to Aspen. So that's going to be a fun one. Aspen is always challenging, especially for an RJ or any commercial aircraft at that. So tomorrow's going to be a fun one. You're not going to want to miss that one. We will be on VATSIM, pardon me. We will be on VATSIM as well, so for anybody that wants to fly along, you may fly along. I don't know how we're going to do it when we land in Aspen, but we'll figure it out when that time comes, right, friends? So, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed today's flights into Jackson Hole. Again, if you're interested in picking up any of the scenery that I used on today's live stream, you can put !scenery in chat. That'll provide you with a link directly to the sceneries that were used today with Salt Lake City and Jackson Hole. Beautiful landing, chat. Not floaty to any degree, just past the 1,000-footers. We like it like that, chat. We like it like that. All right, I'll leave you here with some wing views and some gorgeous approaches into Salt Lake City. That was loud. I apologize. That almost scared me. All right, friends, have yourselves a great Saturday. Hopefully everybody's recovering from the 4th of July in Canada Day this week. Have a great Saturday, have a great evening, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow for our flight into Aspen, Colorado. Should be a good one. Happy landings, my friends.